Definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. We up in this thing. We up in this thing, man. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're from. You know, if you're from the States, from the East Coast, the West Coast, wherever you're at. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Good to see y'all on this Monday morning, afternoon, wherever you at. You know, it's good to see y'all real quick. Hold on, let me get this thing started. Salute to the 200 people up in here on the early tip. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Spam that like button right now. Spam it. Right now, click the link below. You know what I'm saying? Let me let everybody know that I'm live just in case YouTube want to hate. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me give a little roll call. Yeah, thanks for getting that hype. Exactly, man. You know, I'm here to give y'all that content, you know, whether you're at work, on the highway, driving to work, leaving from work, you just did night shift and you're going home. Shout out to the truck drivers, to the nurses. You know, anybody that's out there doing anything, if you're going to the grocery store, whatever it is, you know, hopefully I'm gonna give you some entertainment for a couple hours, 1 to 2 hours. And yeah, man, we up in this thing. What's up, Calvin? What's up, Freddie? What's up, Payment? Christy, Eva, Classy, what's good? What's up? Demaya, Fees was happening, CP, Dorothy, Whoop It, Sean, what's happening? Ryan, what's good? Keyshawn. Shout out to everybody who is a member. If you're not a member, definitely become a member. We got a new member, Powell. Salute to you. Thank you. I've been watching for a long time. Finally became a member. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Number up. What's up, Pete? Danielle, I see y'all. Kiki, Miss Pittsburgh, Matt, Desi, I'm trying to get through everybody as much as I can, but salute to everybody. Good to see y'all on this Monday afternoon, morning, wherever you at. Princess, loving these positive vibes. Yeah, definitely got to start the weekday off with the positive vibes, you know? It's a crazy world out here, man. Yeah. Mutombo just passed away. For those, you know, that's into basketball, I didn't even know about it until I did my little morning cardio. You know, I did my little morning exercise. I came back and I said, "What?" I clicked on the thing. I said, "Oh man, he passed away." So you know, those who in the basketball, you know, I made on my second channel. So if y'all are not subscribed to my second channel, definitely subscribe to my second channel. Damn D Live News. But yeah, Mutombo passed away. Like what? That just came out of nowhere. So for those who are not subscribed, make sure y'all go subscribe to Damn D Live News. All right, that's my second channel. Yeah, definitely RIP to Mutombo. That was unexpected. That was just came out of nowhere. Man. But yeah, so if y'all want to hear my opinions on that, go follow my second channel. Boy, we losing a lot of people this year, man. This year has been a just unexpected year. Boy, 2024 is gonna go down and as one of the most just unexpected. Just it's every month, every day something's happening. So yeah, definitely R.I.P. to Mutombo and his family. Sheesh, that just came out of nowhere. Follow my second channel. I went to go work out this morning, did my little cardio, you know, came back to the computer. I pulled up my tab. It says Mutombo passed away at 58. 58, that is young. But it seemed like he had brain cancer. I was like, oh man, sheesh. So yeah, man, let's all just take care of our health, you know, make sure we get checkups, make sure we eating what we need to eat, drink what we need to drink, and you know, just keep it balanced, man. So because you never know, man. Health is wealth, man. Without health, you know, you won't be able to do the things that you need to do. Or so yeah, man. Yeah, crazy. So let's just, you know, keep track of ourselves and you know, try to put our best foot forward. All right. Man, it's crazy. So yeah, make sure you follow me on my DMD live news. I just put the link down below, man. It's good to see everybody. Listen, I don't take nothing for granted, man. Shoot, anytime I can wake up and just breathe and walk and talk, man. Look, I am thankful because man, a lot of people are no longer here, or so it's a lot of weird stuff going on, man. So definitely I'm thankful, and I'm sure that y'all are thankful for being able to be here at the moment. So always be thankful for that. All right. Yeah, so salute to everybody in the chat, man. We got some things to talk about. We got Drake affiliated arrested for sex trafficking. We got DJ Akademiks. We got Kendrick. We got Adin. We got Wack 100. We got Top 5. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. So we just up in here once again. Salute to all. Oh, you just subbed up? Thank you so much. Yeah, if you have not subscribed to the Damn D Live news channels, please just take the time and just subscribe, all right? Because I post over there as well as over here. All right, so let me just put it down one more time. Everybody hit the subscribe. Thank you kindly. Click that and then come right back. So yeah, follow me on my Instagram, man. Shout out to everybody on the Instagram that's been hitting me up with great articles, great information. So if y'all ever find something on the internet that you think I should cover, definitely let me know. And shout out to all of y'all, because y'all be definitely sending me a lot of information, and I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the real MVP. Yep. You subscribe. Thank you. And I always appreciate any type of support. We got, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe. We got the super chat is open. We got the Cash App is open, and the anonymous link is not pinned. So let me pin it. Is it pinned? No, it's not pinned. So let me pin the anonymous link just in case you want to be a little discreet with your donations. You don't want nobody to know. We always got you covered. All right, bada boom, bada bing. So the anonymous link is pinned. Anytime you send a donation, it will be read out loud and it will be seen for everybody to see. So if you want something to say, you want everybody to see it and everybody to hear it, you know what I'm saying? Show your boy some love. You know what I'm talking about? Show me the money! Yeah, show your boy some love. You know? All right, so once again, man, it's good to see everybody here. We are here for another day. And I think it's only right that we start off with this crazy thing. Like I said, y'all be sending me some wild stuff, man. Y'all be sending me some wild stuff. I don't know who this is, but somebody sent me this. And see, this is why I don't like AI. AI needs to be stopped immediately. Like now, yesterday, 2 weeks ago. I don't like this AI stuff. This AI stuff is freaking me out. But I don't know who did this. Well, I don't know if I don't know, but this is the channel that it was uploaded on. But listen to this. And it sounds, man, this is absolutely insane. This is why I don't like this AI stuff. But before I play this, let me say pause. All right. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Pause. What? Pause. Pause, bro.
Good. Pause, no Diddy, no Baby Oil, and yeah, all of that. But this song is absolutely crazy. Listen to this shit.
Now he running, but they get all over my house. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Pause. What? Pause. Pause, bro.
God. Bro, I don't like this AI shit. This AI shit is crazy. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. This shit needs to stop. I don't know who made this, but whoever made this did some AI stuff, and they I don't like this. This shit is crazy. Who the fuck did this?
New York, New Jersey. I'm here, man. I'm ready. Look. New York City, I can tell the people want it.
Black.
Yeah, I said that.
Thank you. We started up with the $10 donation. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweet black iced tea. That sounds pretty good right now. Some black iced tea. Yes.
Sweet iced black tea super chatted $10. What's up, King D? Hey, beautiful people in the chat.
Salute.
Enjoying my day off. Stay blessed, yo.
Hey, salute to everybody. Appreciate that $10. The sweet iced black tea up in this thing. Glad you enjoying your day off. Kick back and relax and just enjoy the content. So appreciate you with that $10 donation. and I don't know what's going on. Listen, first of all, once again.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Pause. What? Pause. Pause, bro.
Pause, no Diddy, no baby oil, no none of that. But when someone sent me this, I said, what the fuck? All right, so just for content purposes only. Just for content purposes only. Let's just for content purposes only, okay?
Then I put it in his ass. Now he running but naked all over my house. I'm about to make him gay tonight. Back shots with both of my hands in his mouth.
Man, what? Yo, what the Yo, when somebody sent me this, I was not expecting this. Why would someone even want to say this? What the Once again, this is just for content purposes, okay? This is just for content purposes. This is only for content purposes. It's only for content purposes, okay? Jesus Christ.
If I know that he want it for real, good sex with polo socks on mama's couch. I treat him just like all my hoes. I bust it, make them spit it out of their mouth. 100 rats to make them stay, or whatever it takes to make you stick around. I'm losing perspective on me. I gotta show you how to suck it for fun. You know that I got the best top. Just follow my lead like father, like son. You know that I still wanna.
What the Oh, he recorded this song in Diddy's basement. Yeah, he was. He recorded this song in Diddy's basement. What the? Why would anybody want to even do something like this, man? What? This is why I don't like AI, man. AI needs to be banned. Seriously, bro. Because this sounds just like them. I don't know how they do this AI stuff, but man, I don't like this. I don't like it for so many reasons. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like this AI stuff. This shit needs to be banned and stopped immediately. Only got 20 more seconds. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, it's just content purposes. It's just only content purposes only. It's only 20 more seconds, then we're gonna move on. Okay.
Play. So let's do it again like double or none. You know that I shot my shot. I was texting your phone like you owe me one. You tell me what I shouldn't say. Well, fucking my nigga, it's already done. They already know that I wanted your buns. They know that I turned it to cinnamon buns.
They already know I. Man.
I might just have us a boy. Just give me a son, I'ma give you the loop. You know the sex so good. All this big D in the video proof.
Wack 100 claims Drake hit Kendrick Lamar with a cease and desist. Yeah, we just gonna move right along, but I just for content purposes. Just for content purposes. Yeah, we just gonna move right along. Wack 100 claims that Drake hit Kendrick Lamar with a cease and desist for Not Like Us. Now, this is not the first time that we heard this. We heard this, I think, from somebody else. But now Wack 100 is kind of stamping this, saying that Kendrick, that Drake is trying to stop Not Like Us being played at the Super Bowl. So let's see what good old Wack 100 got to say. Because we know if anybody knows anything, it's Wack 100. He seems to know everything about everybody. I don't know how he knows everything, but he seems to be connected with everything and everybody. So let's see what we got going on with good Wack 100.
Drake getting served a cease and desist. He digging himself for bigger dicks. He looking more like.
Whoa! What the? What?
Oh no! What he serve who?
Wait, what the? Bro, am I all right? What's going on? Am I tripping? Am I? Am I tripping? Oh, okay. See that song? Okay, I thought I was okay. Yeah, I'm about to cut this computer off, bro. I was about to cut this computer off. Okay, because that damn song got See, yeah, I thought I was tripping, but somebody said, "Oh, okay. That damn song." I thought I was tripping. All right.
Kendrick Lamar, so he can't perform not like us at the Super Bowl.
Oh no, that's some serious. Where's that link?
Audio up top.
I think he should though. He said all that stuff about him. That's on a national stage though.
A-Rod or E, are you all
You
available?
think he should? He said about Kendrick too, and told the world that Kendrick's best friend is his wife.
He came after him.
So what about like what? Because hitting stick and Kendrick's dead. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you already know what I'm saying now. I'm very biased when it comes.
Yo, who's doing these captions? Whoever doing these captions is fucking it up. Because I'm hearing one thing, but I'm seeing something different. Because I thought I saw something, but then I'm like, hold on, wait. Am I tripping? Did I just see what I saw, what I heard, what I seen? Whoever doing these captions just fucking shit up.
The Drake.
Oh, so it's true.
At work.
So money wise, the safe thing he just say that we're gonna do it anyway. What would he be looking at? Wack on that?
Nah, he's trying to get the NFL to restrict Kendrick.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He's trying to get them to restrict. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's gonna hold, Wack?
I don't know. Oh no, because Jay-Z got something to do with it. It ain't. Digging himself for bigger.
I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. I knew I wasn't. I thought I was tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping, man. What the fuck? What the man? Lord have mercy. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I wasn't. Man, bro. All right, hold on, man. Let me start this live stream over, man. You know, I need to start this live stream over because I don't like the way that it's going. I don't like the way that this live stream is going. Let me start over. I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay, let me start over because I can't take this. Shit. Play some gospel music. Hold on, we need Jesus right now. Hold on, play some Kurt Franklin. Yeah, we need some gospel music. I feel like we need some Jesus. Jesus loves me. This I know something. Oh, can we go to church real quick? Let's just go to church. Let's just. Church.
I love you, Lord.
Yes, please.
For your mercies never fail.
Have mercy on us, Lord.
All my days.
Okay, let's try to start this over again. Okay. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Damn D. We back with another video, man. We got some great topics for the day, man. Salute to y'all. If y'all new to the channel, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Woo! I just started the live stream, y'all. Woo! Wack 100 says that Drake serves Kendrick Lamar a cease and desist in attempt to stop him from performing at the Super Bowl with Not Like Us. Let's see what Wack 100 is going to say.
He digging himself for bigger dicks. He looking more like
Oh no! What he serve who? What does he?
Kendrick Lamar, so he can't perform Not Like Us at the
Oh,
Super Bowl.
oh no! That's some serious. Where's that link?
Audio up top. Audio up top.
I think he should though. He said all that stuff about him that's on the national stage though.
A Rider or E, are you all
I
available?
think he should. He said about Kendrick too. And told the world that Kendrick's best friend in his
He
life.
came after him.
So what about like what? Because
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you already know what I'm saying now. I'm very biased when it comes to Drake.
I'm crying.
Oh, so it's true.
At work.
So money wise, the safe thing he just say that we're gonna do it anyway. What do you be looking at? Work on that.
Nah, he's trying to get the NFL to restrict Kendrick.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He's trying to get them to restrict. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's gonna hold, Wack?
I don't know. Oh no, Jay-Z got something to do with it. It ain't to Drake.
All right, I'm done with that topic. All right, I gotta move on, bro. We just gotta move on, man. We just moving on. Fuck. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think Wack 100 is onto something or not? Y'all leave a comment down below. I'm done. All right, so yeah, that was Wack 100. He's saying that Kendrick is got a cease and desist. Like I said, that's not our first time hearing that information. I think we heard it about somewhere else from somebody, but you know, we'll see. But you know, I think even if he does that, I wonder if he's just trying to prevent it being played altogether. Now, what if he has a marching band and he plays the music, but he don't play the words? You know, because we see all these marching bands over here playing, you know, Not Like Us. So what if he brings out one of these HBCUs bands out here and play the song? You know, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, we just have to wait and see. All right. We got Ackman, and it's crazy that he's actually wearing this shirt too, because I got a little drop of Ackman, and it's just like that.
New York, New Jersey. Yeah, man, I'm ready. Look.
Yeah, Whoopi, I'm just now starting the live stream. Yep, I don't know. Nothing was done. I don't know how this live stream been on for 30 minutes. A ghost must have started it, but I just started right now, Whoopi. So yeah, we don't see no evil, hear no evil. Yeah, matter of fact, let me.
New York City.
Whoopi Rock 1 super shattered $6.69. Hey Joe, for the first time D is lying.
Yeah, let me reset. Nope, I ain't lying. You just ain't gonna remember nothing. All right. Listen, I need everybody to look into the camera.
That what was not human. I know.
Yes, this was not human. Okay.
Looks like you got some entrails on you there, pal.
Yeah, I need everybody to look at the camera.
The situation's under control. Calm down, please. Give me your attention for a moment.
Hey, everything's okay. All right. What you seen is not what you seen. What you heard is not what you heard.
I'll be glad to tell you what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody what happened. Okay. All right. I just need everybody to look at
this. It's called a neuralizer. It's a gift from some friends from out of town.
Yeah.
This red eye here will isolate the electronic impulses in your brains, and more specifically the ones for memory.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, fellas. Give me a splay burn around the perimeter with holes at 40, 60, and 80 meters from right here. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you.
We're going to burn all this shit down. Yeah, I'm going to burn all that shit.
What the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Yep.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination.
Yep, never happened. Moving on, never happened. All right, what you seen is not what you seen. Moving on. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. All right, we're going to Acky Wacky. All right, like I said, it's funny that he got that shirt on because I got a little drop of you little bump. Eggman! Eggman! Yeah, so it's funny that you got that damn shirt on. You bump. Mm-hmm. Got your ass. Pause. Oh, pause. Wait, whoa. All right. So, on this live stream, I got a couple of live streams to react to Akademiks. Right here, he's going to talk about Drake affiliate getting arrested for some trafficking. All right. So, let's get to this. And Drake, once again, why everybody around you got some weird cases, man? Why are they around? You got a lot of weirdos in your cases, man. Why are they around?
People as well. The bottom line is, the main purpose for the bail is to make sure he comes back. That's the primary.
KTC.
That he took the fall. You've got the gun victim in the New York case.
Everybody in the chat. What's up, Kiki? What's up, everybody in the chat? Hit that like button.
In her face, and she's like, "Yeah, it was puffy. I saw the gun." So he has precedence for basically saying, "Yeah, I can skate. I skated before. I'm gonna skate again."
Good on that.
Like, you know, I have her on my platform because of my love. Toronto artists or Toronto women, I don't care if you think they're rapping, they're selling vagina. I don't care if you think they're modeling, they're selling vagina. I've never seen a place where so many women who you think would be, you know, they look attractive and you think they would be above it, they're all selling vagina. Trust me, I've heard about so many, like even behind the scenes. And unfortunately, because Toronto is my favorite city, I keep saying that. But if you see an attractive woman in Toronto, she's selling that box, or she sold it before. She might not sell it to you, but she sold that junk before, okay? Somebody done bought it for the 2-for-1 special. Somebody just bought it for the Black Friday discount. Somebody just bought it on the Telly-Ting, you know what I mean, discount. And essentially,
jeez, what y'all got going on over there? And why, Drake, you always seem to be around these type of people? Allegedly.
Actually, a woman.
New York, New Jersey. Yeah, man, I'm ready. Look.
What's up, Dorothy? Appreciate the $5. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Got a lot of weird cases.
New York City, I could tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that.
Why are they around you, Drake? Why? Why are these people always around you?
Dorothy Irons super chatted $5. Aquay ain't he getting a lawyer like he not going to jail like shit?
I don't know, man. Maybe he just I don't know, man. It's a lot of weird stuff going on. I guess he won't, you know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Hey. Maybe it's gonna take a little while. You know, it took 30 years for Diddy. So, you know, things just don't happen overnight. You know, they gotta let stuff build up for a little bit. But allegedly.
Who I thought she was like, you know, upcoming, you know, maybe potential artist. She just got taken down in some sex trafficking, human trafficking ring. This woman has appeared on a few podcasts, including No Jumper. There was a time that I was about to have her on my platform because of my love and fascination with Toronto. And you guys remember that from, I've covered Toronto so much.
So once again, now I ain't trying to put everybody in the bubble, but you could say that all these IG models, you know, the thotty hotties with the BBL kits, always seem to be going on vacation by themselves. They all doing these, they always got these luxury hotels. They own boats and yachts and stuff. Do y'all think they paying for that? Do you think they honestly paying for that? Yeah. So, you know, I ain't trying to say all of them, but, you know, I'll say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, you know, they out there. doing what they got to do. So never let social media blind you from, oh, these girls are living a life. They have, man, they getting fucked and sucked. They getting skeeted on and beated on. All right, they getting flown out to get smashed and passed around. All right, allegedly, in my opinion.
But it was strictly off the fact that I thought that, hey, this person is kind of moving and shaking in like media and a little bit of music. And essentially, the reason why I didn't interview her was because she had a story which turned out to be fictional, that she was saying that she set up some guy. And I was just like I'm not interviewing nobody for no viral clout stories at this point. So I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to be sitting here for you to, like, you know how I feel about women who set men up or who lie on men. I think it wasn't set men up. I think she lied on a dude. I think she had said she lied on like an ex that he got his kids taken away. And I was just like, I'm a guy. Of course I don't have kids, but like, why would I platform that? And for that media run she was having, that's all she was like talking about. And I was like, I don't want to talk to her now. Maybe another time when that's not the topic. Anyway, it says she has been incarcerated. If you wonder why she was trending, I think this was the original video. Here we go.
I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off. And then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, you know, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass and I like fabricated everything and like censored things, and they like went to the door and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I said, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit. They came and they were like, oh, like we're seeing,
just laughing and shit. Like even if it's a lie, even if it's not, like it's just bad. Any way that you look at this, she laughing and shit about it. Like it shit ain't cool if it's a lie or if it's the truth. Why would you? But I mean, clout is a serious thing, man. Clout should definitely be labeled as a drug, because people will literally do anything, whether it's good press, bad press, whatever. They just want to be talked about, and it's a shame how people embarrass themselves like this just for clicks and views. Like, I don't understand this shit, but hey, you know, that's the world we living in.
Stuff that your kids are being abused, you know, you could lose your kids, and I'm just like, that sucks.
Okay. Who's this person here? Anyway, she's basically bragging that she got a guy who she was mad at. She almost got his kids taken away from him, but it got social services involved because she lied about it. And you know, it went viral, but I just wasn't fascinated by that story. You know, it's just too many untalented women who just have stories about them having a wet back and a bruised tonsil, just coming out and saying anything, and then, you know, just fucking selling OnlyFans afterwards because of the clout. I was just like, I'm good. However, she does do some music. Anyway, long story short, who's this? Who's this person they keep putting up? Anyway, long story short, it came out that police has arrested Toronto rapper Lady SB, that's her name, for human trafficking and weapons charges. She's supposedly Chroma's arch nemesis, but if you hear what they say about Chroma's, she's again, a Toronto baddie is selling the pussy. Like that's Toronto people. I love y'all to death, man. But anytime I've heard about, talk to any y'all bad chicks up there, somebody else tell me that vagina is for sale or has been for sale. Okay. Anyway, the ironic part about it is that she had an interview with somebody we had on here before, and let me hop on Discord because I'm gonna try to get him in here. My man Friday, where we at with it? Let me get in Discord. But my man Friday had an interview with Shorty. And remember, she's like a rapper now, you know? So listen to Friday talk to her. By the way, let me give you a definition. It says, are you a telly-ting? That's the caption. A telly-ting is a woman who works inside hotels as a prostitute. Like, she's telly-ting. Makes sense, right? She works in hotels. Men pay, come to the hotels, have sex with her, and repeat cycle, rinse and repeat constantly. So dudes just come to the hotel, have sex with this one woman. Could be dozens of men a night. Could be one or two. Who knows? But that's their job, to provide sexual relief to men. From the comfort of a hotel room. Maybe there's a pimp involved, and when you think about the trafficking charges, maybe some other people were involved in soliciting, bringing people. Supposedly they said advertising, but some.
So why does it? So what's the connection with Drake? Because allegedly she's affiliated somehow, some way with Drake. But why does he always seem to be in these weird predicaments, having these weird people around?
You gotta get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, she did an interview. This is when she's trying to go on a rap wave, and the interviewer, my man Friday, just legitimately asked her, like, "Yo, bro, are you a telly-ting? Like, are you selling vagina?" And then this was the interaction.
Now, I'm just gonna straight off top ask: is any of that stuff true?
By the way, the reason why he got even asked this, chat, I'm telling you, it's a pandemic in Toronto. Any girl that's attractive that got some surgery, they're selling the vagina at the rapid rate. It's like Amazon Prime. It's like eBay. I'm telling you, it's like OfferUp. Trust me.
Amazon.
Now, I'm just going to straight off top ask. Is any of that stuff true about telly things?
What is what true?
Like the people be saying, like, yo, and for the people who don't know, like, telly things is like girls who work in the night, like working tellies and stuff, like in hotels.
Doing what? Working like doing.
Okay, I'll straight. I don't even. Are you a telly thing?
Am I a telly thing?
That's what I'm just gonna straight out ask what the people want to know in the comments all the time.
No.
Come on, fam.
The come on, fam is crazy. Chat. This is, I'm telling you, it's bad in Toronto, bro. Damn. He said, "Are you a telly thing?" She said, "Someone just straight up asked, are you a telly thing?" She says, "No." He says, "Come on, fam." Yo, this is how you know, like, come on, bro.
Like, you're a baddie, you know what I'm saying? But like, I know a lot of times people get in the telly. It's okay. We be real over here today.
Yo, well, I keep 6 solid. Go. Put this caption. Friday. That's the interviewer's name. Friday. Friday asked Lady SB if she's a flesh merchant.
A flesh merchant? That a telly ting and a flesh merchant?
Should I not just say no? I don't understand. Like, I just said no.
I'm saying, having a real thing. Now, I'm just gonna straight off top ask. Is any of that stuff true about telly things?
What is what true?
Like the people be saying, like, yo, and for the people who don't know, like, telly things is like girls who work in the night, like working tellies and stuff, like in hotels.
Ladies, I don't look. If you don't got it, you just don't got it. This looks stupid. Just, ladies, stop. If you don't got it, you just don't got it, man. There's nothing attractive about this. Like, nothing. Nothing is attractive about that. It looked just like a sore lip. It looked like a sore lip. Nothing is attractive about this. If you ain't got it, listen, you just ain't got it. Move on to the next. Everybody ain't got to have, juicy lips and big lips. It's cool just to be regular. It's cool just to be who you are. And stop, please. This is not it. All right, ladies, please stop doing this to yourself. If you ain't got it, that's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's not the end of the world. Just stop, man.
Doing what? Working like doing.
Okay, I'll straight. I don't even. Are you a telly thing?
Am I a telly thing?
That's what I'm just gonna straight out ask what the people want to know in the comments all the time.
No.
Come on, fam. Like, you're a baddie, you know what I'm saying? But like, I know a lot of times people get in the telly. It's okay. We be real over here today.
Should I not just say no? I don't understand. Like, I just said no.
I'm saying, having a real thing. No, I'm just gonna straight up.
Yo, come on, fam. Yo, Friday, what's going on, my brother?
What's poppin', man?
Hey, you know what's crazy? This is the first topic we're doing after talking about the dealer for like 4 hours. But I had to keep it.
That's why I hit you, bro. I was like, she might be the female Diddy.
Man, all right. So here's the thing.
Whoa, she might be the female Diddy. Wait, what? Why you cheesing, fam? Damn, fam.
And I'm glad I got you on here. And everybody know Toronto, that's my favorite city in the world, really. I went there, I got showed so much love. I love the culture that comes from there. I love the people. I love the energy from Toronto, right? And one thing I've kind of realized, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I've learned a little bit the hard way at times. Yo, there's a lot of like attractive women from the six that's just selling that vagina like it's going out of style. You know what I mean? And I've seen it, and maybe it's just the girls on Instagram. If I see an attractive girl from Toronto right now from Instagram, I think she's selling vagina. Am I tripping?
Yeah. And you know what? You ain't tripping. It's kind of crazy because I started realizing this the more years that I was doing the podcast. The more ladies that I had in who are rappers out here, and this is not all the rappers, but a bunch of them were either sliding on the pole or doing a little bit more. And then you find out cases like this, or salute to Chromas, everything that we found out what happened with Chromas and the OF. And I'm just like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. You remember when I used to have Chromas on here? Like, there was a couple of people who were trying to expose it, saying that she was in the massage parlors giving it up. I don't know if that was true, but I heard like put it like this, and because I said that last night to somebody, and they said, "Nah, hell nah," right? Like, obviously, we're not saying that, like Toronto's like Vegas and nothing like that, like Vegas.
And once again, and the only reason why, like, this ain't my narrative. This is what has been said. This was on No Jumper, so this is allegedly, but I'm just going off of this title that's been seen by multiple people. It says, Adam tells Lady J she's going to get kicked out of Drake's roster, right? So that's why Drake is being, thrown into this, because let's just play this just for, content purposes. All right? I ain't saying it. I'm saying...
with Lady SB.
I ain't saying it. I'm saying that's what they've been saying, all right? So everything is allegedly, but according from this video... Adam tells Lady SB that she's going to get kicked out of Drake's roster. Now, what roster is she in for Drake? Huh? Wait, once again, this is a lot of weird connections. Now, she's getting arrested for sex trafficking. So, I mean, it's a lot of weird shit going on there in the OVO camp. I'm just saying.
New York, New Jersey. Look. New York City, I can tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that.
Allegedly. New York people, I can tell the people want. Hey, they want it. Yeah, New York. You ready? I'm here. New York. He said that y'all want it. New York people, I can tell the people want it. Yeah, I bet you she was all in New York too. Getting all y'all motherfuckers with goddamn dookie pants on. Yeah. New York City, I can tell the people want it. Yeah. New York. Y'all want it?
Yeah. It's definitely a meeting call. I'll be like,
run so that people know that they're dealing with the same chick from that viral clip.
Swaps.
Oh, so it's just
small
is it like
phase.
Okay.
No, 18.
That phase, that
you come out of it.
Whole.
Too easy.
All right, so let me find the part where Adam says that you're going to get kicked out of Drake's camp. Let me see.
He's a very
You're going to expose him.
No, he doesn't.
No?
If he thought that, I don't think he would even.
Right, here you go.
So what's Drake saying?
Being like super bad, you know? That's why Drake calls me who's super bad.
Does he call you that?
Yeah.
There we go.
I guess.
Is that possible?
But I think where I decided to go is a bit much. Like, where did I go?
Well, okay.
Where did I go? Like, did I like?
Could you stand up for the audience at home?
Could I stand up?
Yeah, because I feel like they're maybe not getting the full picture of exactly how the booty be bootying right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. The booty is always bootying. First of all.
Yeah. See, gentlemen at home.
They know this at home. At home, I'm known for.
I'm sure you are in almost any room.
For just being like super bad, you know. That's why Drake calls me who's super bad.
Does he call you that?
Yeah.
In what context?
Yeah, he does.
Where? In a song? In a DM?
No, like he just like when he's talking to me.
When?
Like text or like in person.
So what's Drake saying?
What do you mean? What's he saying?
I mean, you're talking to him. You're DMing him. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say what he's talking about.
Hey, he could be on. I'm taking it like he's just probably on some.
He's a very respectful person. He doesn't say anything out of pocket to me ever.
Because he knows you're going to expose him.
No, he doesn't.
No.
If he thought that, I don't think he would even bother having a conversation. I'm not like that. I'm not going to expose someone that's so out of pocket.
Do you think that he's going to take you off the roster now that you had this viral clip of you talking about accusing this guy of abuse or whatever?
No, why would he do that?
Oh. So you are on the roster?
No, I'm not on the roster. But like, if I was on the roster, he wouldn't do it. Like, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you spent private time with Drake though?
No.
No. You signed the NDA?
No.
That's how you know you ain't one of them then.
No, I'm not one of them.
You know what I'm saying?
No, not like in what you mean, but I'm definitely not one of them.
Well, what I mean by that is like you're actually a part of his life, like knowingly. You know, you're just somebody he just talked to from time to time on a drunk night. He feels, that Marvin's Room pitch coming.
They're really building something here.
He just be like, and he's sitting there with a drink at the bar and be like, ain't nobody else talking tonight. Let me hit this.
I don't mind.
Do that. He's
for sure. I do that shit too.
Yeah. See, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But like, what I mean is like I'm not one of them. Is like I'm not gonna fangirl out for like a man that's so ill.
I think the Drake NDA says that you also can't tell anybody that you just signed this NDA.
I don't know what it says.
Okay.
Keep some weird people around you, Drake. I ain't saying that I'm just saying you got a lot of weird connections out here, man.
Vegas is wild. And it's more like prostitutes walking around, but like in America, we don't expect, like if we found out that Ice Spice used to sell the box, it's crazy. Like what? Like we found out that Meg was sucking, like, yeah, people know Meg being a freak and all that, but if Meg was selling the box in Houston or wherever she's from, that would be crazy. Like even Sexy Red, like maybe people might expect it from her, but that would be like, yo, I feel like almost in America, if you used to be just selling vagina, like, not even on some, like, a stripper shit, because strippers sell vagina, too. Because, like, say Cardi B was a stripper. But if you were just a telly ting, right? Like, you're just straight up, hey, come to the hotel to fuck me and give me some money. I don't think that would be flying. Like, I don't think people could get that out their memory if you became a rapper later in America. Like, if Glorilla used to just be sucking niggas off on the corner, I think niggas would bring that up all the time. Maybe I'm wrong.
What about Eve?
Yeah, I'm about to say, wasn't Eve a stripper? I mean, not saying that she was, but wasn't Eve a stripper? Cardi B? It was a few strippers that turned into, mega stars. Eve was a stripper back in the day. I don't know what she did or didn't do, But you know, I think people will get over it, you know, if you put out good music, you know what I'm saying? So Trina, well, I don't know if she actually, did anything like that, but when Trina came out, man, yo, I remember the first time I heard Trina, I said, what the fuck? You don't know now, nigga, that dude fucked about 5-6 best friends. I said, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So we have our shares, my generation, our generation, we didn't, I ain't gonna act like we ain't never had, thotty hotties, like a Sexy Red, because Trina, she was out there. When Trina first came out, boy, she was fucking and sucking. Well, she was talking about it. I don't know if she was actually doing it, but when I first heard Trina, you don't know now, nigga. That did that deep throat that did and let a nigga let straight let the click. What? So, I ain't gonna act like, So yeah, Trina was a little wild motherfucker.
Was Eve like
Eve used to be a stripper, and there was pictures that came out of her butt naked in her stripping days.
Okay, so maybe it's a cultural difference, right? So the cultural difference is that we look at strippers as hustlers, not always as prostitutes. Like when I hear of a telly thing, like, and maybe strip clubs, because strip clubs ain't, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, ain't that big in Toronto. Like we don't look at a stripper, even though we kind of assume they probably get a little money for fucking. We look at them still above the girl.
Yeah, Kim, Lil Kim, So I mean, I think females can kind of get a pass, which is kind of crazy, right? Like I mean, it's been proven that, if you talk like that or if you do it, if you make good music, they'll listen to it.
That you hit up off, like, when Backpage was existing, or you hit her and she gives you a price and you show up to a place and just fuck her. Like, there's a lot of dudes who go to I want to mention, actually, I'm not trying to give a free promo out. There's this one stripper who I know drives a Rolls Royce. She probably do fuck a couple niggas for money, but she's not just seen as a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Like the telly thing just looks like the low level, this is the local prostitute type of shit. And maybe that's why it's looked down as more.
The tellies that they're in most of the time, they're not in high-end hotels. They're in motels a lot of times. Mississauga Road, for the people who know, if they know, there's a lot of motels along the road over there, and Kingston Road in the East End, there's motels there, and there's a lot of cheap hotels in downtown where the girls will just bring these guys, whether they're coming out to strip club or wherever.
Okay,
but so the picture that you were looking at before, you were wondering who that was her.
What do you mean?
You know the pictures you were looking at on Keep Six's page, and you were wondering who's the other chick.
Oh, I got one up right now.
No fucking way. Whoa. That's her? Right here. That's her? Holy shit. Is it? No. Nah. I mean, I could see why she got her lips done, because, her nose. The forehead, I'm trying to see the forehead, the circumference of the forehead. Because one thing, look at the chin, the dip in the chin, the eye. I don't know, man.
Wait, did she snitch on the other girl?
No. Scroll back up to the other, where there was a picture of a young girl that was right there. That's her, dog, before the plastic surgery.
Oh, the one on the right?
Yes, with the black. That's her before plastic surgery.
Wait, you talking about the one on the left?
Yes.
Nigga, that's not her, nigga. Stop it.
That's her.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a whole different person.
That's before the kitty job and all of that shit.
You're lying.
No.
This is why they're posting the side by side.
Wait, how'd you do that?
I'm telling you, dog.
Wow.
Nigga, her surgeons can make Diddy look like Rod Wave then. What the fuck? Wait, how? Nigga, she look more tanned. Like, obviously, the breasts and titties came in. But, bro, like, her face looks different. That can't be just makeup.
It's magic, bro. The doctors can do magic these days.
Okay, so explain it. So I'm looking at this arrest thing right here, right? And it looked like they got 5 people. How would this normally work? Like, is it like I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, I hate to tell a story. Oh, I'm gonna sound like a sucker. Should I tell a story, chat? The chat gotta tell the story. Yes, and I want you to react to the story if I tell it. Chat, should I tell a story?
Now I want to hear the story.
All right, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Okay. So, All right, I gotta give you out of here. This is nothing. This is the year that, like, I definitely had a little whole phase during my 1 year, like, being fully single. This is like 2020, like the year I bought my house. Okay, I flew out two things from. They weren't even from Toronto though. They were from. Oh, I'm gonna give up too much. They were from Winnipeg. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Like, yo, I don't know what's the word on them, but nigga. Anyway, I flew out two things. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is how like I flew out one for me, and not really one for me. It was just two, right? But it was like whoever I'm not rocking with, my man's gonna deal with. Anyway. The girls show up. One was a crazy catfish.
I don't think you should be telling this story knowing what's going on with Diddy. I don't think you should be telling this story, right? Especially with your situation. I don't think this is the right time for that. Yeah, this is not the right time.
This shit was like ridiculous, nigga. Nigga, I've never seen such a thing. Like, I mean, nigga, I felt like, bro, it was such a catfish, bro. Like, I was just like, yo, nigga, like, it was crazy. Like, I couldn't know. Anyway, she was acting up anyway too, so she dipped, right? She low-key had dipped. No, here's the crazy part. So she had dipped. I was like, yo, bro, this chick look crazy. Anyway, y'all feel like they gonna hit me up like, yo, what? Because like I'm being mad specific now. Anyway, so I had a hotel for them. Real talk. I had a hotel for them. So they acting up, whatever. All right, I sent him back to the hotel. I'm telling my man's like, yo, bro. My man's looking at me like, yo, Act, this is why you got FaceTime? Because I had a bad habit back then. I didn't FaceTime girls. I just flew them out like, nigga, like.
Oh, hell no. Mistake number. Oh, hell no. We gotta FaceTime in the morning. Hello, how you doing? Wake up. Oh, hell no. Flying somebody out. You ain't even FaceTime them? Nah, I don't want to FaceTime you when you go to the club. Nah, in the morning when you wake up. Yeah, hello. Hey, how you doing? Okay, just want to talk to you. Just hope have a good day. Good morning, beautiful. Yeah, I want to see your ass in the morning. Hell no. The fuck? Once a lame, always a lame.
I just look on your Instagram like, you gonna look like that? And I just flew them out, nigga. I had them on Air Canada, bro. Like, yo, I'm gonna see you when you get here. Oh my God, catfish. All right, cool. So guess what? So I sent them back to the hotel, and I'm like, damn. Now me, I'm a like. Nigga, I'm like nigga, I might be the Michael. I ain't gonna say Michael Jordan, but like I'm definitely Hall of Fame of flying out. So I'm like, bro, I've learned, like I've taken a lot of W's, but
the Hall of Fame of flying out, bro. Do you understand the climate that we living in right now, nigga? Do you know what Diddy is up? And you out here admitting that you the Michael Jordan, you the GOAT of flying women out? Oh shit!
You big dummy! You big dummy! You big dummy!
Cole, you stupid.
God damn.
This nigga said he the GOAT.
You got to be a stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off.
He said he the GOAT of flying women out. In the climate that we're in right now, you might not want to admit to that. You might not want to admit to that. You know, you might want to keep that on the hush-hush.
I know to take L's too, so it's like, all right, fuck it. Like, you gotta learn how to take L's. When it comes to females, what I've learned in life, you gotta know how to take L's. So I'm like, man, damn, I fucked up. I'm gonna take the L type shit. I'm just leave them in the hotel. I ain't gonna treat them bad. So if they need something to eat, I got you. But I ain't trying to kick it with y'all for like 3 or 4 days. I forgot how many days we're supposed to be here.
Damn, Ack, you gotta shorten those trips.
So, well, you gotta realize they're leaving the country, so they think that they be like, America, like nigga, they be on some shit. Usually, all right. So anyway, I bet. So they hear it. I'm like, all right, cool. We ain't gonna see them again. But the second one did look bad. The second one was bad as shit. No cap. The second one was bad as shit. But and also I think that's why the first one was a little bit mad because she's a catfish. She's seeing that like me and my homies kind of looking at her friend like, oh, you are bad. It's like bad. But since the main joint is acting, all right, go back to the hotel. Anyway, I get a call the next day. No, I knew it for a full day. The third day, I get a call from the other girl. I don't even know how she got she had my man's number. It was like, yo, can I link up with y'all? I said, oh my God, I'm trying to duck out. I want y'all to go back to Canada. Shorty comes. She said, no, just me by myself, Dolo. She comes. You know what she says? She says, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just can't do this. I said, well, what are you talking about? She's like, yo, me and that girl, we've been fighting ever since that night. I think she kind of saw that. I think I look whatever, and like we've been just beefing. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. I said, yo, she was doing too much though. Yo, hear what she tells me next. She says, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Ever since we touched down to that hotel that you got for us, Shorty went on Tinder, changed her location to that city, and had 5 niggas met up, like came to the hotel. I said, what are you talking about? She said, bro, she wanted me to go with her to meet niggas like we never. I said, what are you talking? Bro, the girl was at the hotel selling box.
Oh, man.
Selling box, bro. So I'm like,
wait, bro, do you know what? But you flew them in and then she ended up selling. Bro, do you know what you're saying right now? So you flew girls into a different state, different city, and they end up. I don't think this nigga realized what he's saying right now. Hey, this is okay. All right.
Like, what? No way. She's like, yo, she trying to meet up with.
Allegedly. I don't know what he talking about. I'm just here reacting. You know, I don't know what he talking about. I'm just here listening. You know, I'm here so I won't get fined.
Niggas, this and third. I'm feeling uncomfortable. This and I'm like, no fucking way. Yo, here's the kicker of it all. This is what I realized. I think it's a Canadian thing. Right? I'm sorry.
I thought that was the kicker.
That ain't the kicker. That ain't the kicker. So I'm like, me and my homie looking at it like, well, that might be a good thing. Like, usually I'd be like, yo, let's kill the hotel. Because I'm like, you're not about to fuck niggas in a hotel that I'm paying for. Even though I don't like to ever put it. You see, if you ever.
You just admitted that you.
Train a girl, she gonna come to the cops or some shit. Now you in some Diddy trouble. Oh yeah, I don't got nowhere to be. He just fooled me out. No, nah, bitch. I'll let you. I don't care how much girl disrespect. I'll make sure you get back home safe. That's it. You got here safe. Get back home safe. Whatever. So I'm like, all right, you know what? All right, this chick just selling pussy in there. Fuck it, man. That's an L. I just gotta take the L. But I told the chick, I said, yo, the girl was like, yo, can I just stay with y'all? I'm like, well, this kind of works out. She's the bad one. This is the baddie. This is the baddie. Cool. We ain't even want that other chick because she look crazy, bro. All right, bet. Say less. So we chilling. All right, we all chilling. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the sucker part about it. Because this girl, she seemed cool, but really she's the same as the other girl. I didn't know. That time I was taking, you come to my house as a girl, we take all phones. Anyway, one day we collect her phone because, you know, obviously she got to talk to her people, so she get her phone when we leave the house and shit like that. Just no phones when I'm sleeping, like, because bitches used to record me when I'm sleeping. My nigga, her phone was open. I don't know why, like, I'm like, and I felt like a bitch doing it. I'm like, let me just see what she messaging, because you never know somebody trying to set you up. I went to her messages, bro. Her. I guess she was live in Toronto a little bit too. Her pimp from Toronto was violating her. Yo, we missing out on Max. This is the other girl who I thought wasn't in it. She snitched on her friend. Yes, like, yo, we missing out on mad niggas, blah blah blah. But you know what I should have known? She had told me. She said, oh, me. She was like, she told me other girls in Toronto do it. She said, oh, they sell a pussy. I just manage them. So I said, oh, you're not the pussy seller. You're the pussy seller manager. Oh, okay, that's kind of good. Coming to find out, man, she wasn't selling the pussy. Nigga, once I seen that, I was just like, oh, these are two black prostitutes. I had to get one out of there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I had to get one of them out of there. Man, what the fuck? Oh, man. Man, look, some things you just need to keep to yourself, bro. Everything ain't meant for the internet, man. Everything ain't meant for the internet. This shit is all right. Hey.
Yeah, but you know what it is too? A lot of times they do both, or they graduate. They used to be box sellers and then they become box managers.
No, well, that's what I get to realize. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like, especially that girl, I was just like, yo, nigga, she was bad as shit. I was like, yo, low key, if she wasn't that, like in America, a bitch like that's gonna get like a rapper to wife her without selling pussy. Just post a couple of thirst traps. Like, niggas gonna holler at you, take you on a date, little poppy steak or whatever, like, say less and then try to date you. Like, that's what I was confused about Toronto. I'm like, the badder they are, the more they sell pussy. It's crazy. And over here, the badder you are, I'm not saying you're not gonna be a whore, but the more you get to link with rappers. Like, the same bad bitches just keep fucking rapper, and one nigga fall in love and you wife her.
Yeah, but I think you should go scroll to the, do a slide on the post that you have up on the screen right now, because there's a little bit more than what they're charging than just selling some box.
Okay, let me read it. Sabrina.
They have her on a human trafficking ring.
What I mean? Explain. You gotta explain how it's done.
So human trafficking is basically pimping, but having a bunch of girls rather than just maybe one or two hoes. You know what I mean? So they might have got a bunch of girls from different small towns, brought them to Toronto, took their passports, and this is all allegedly, right? Took their passports.
Oh, they're doing that?
Are holding them against their will. And now they have them working at different tellies, and, you know, maybe having them working in strip clubs in different places. They can have them in the form of doing OnlyFans content, whatever it is. They have a stable of bitches.
Oh, I see somebody in the comments said she should have she sounded like the girl that was saying a little bad in the situation with me. I said, somebody in the comments said she should have stuck to selling her front. She tried to be a real P, and look what happened. So she was trying to sell other girls.
That's what she's being charged with. Her and the other five individuals.
Oh.
And two of those guys were at the interview that you had posted on that you just posted just now.
Yeah. Oh.
They were in attendance at the interview. So when I saw that news story go up, I was like, damn, I saw all of them niggas. Maybe the light-skinned dude next to her, he was there, and if I'm not mistaken, the dude right underneath her to the left.
Wow.
He was there too.
So wait, how does this work in Toronto? Like again, even when I went there, I felt like it's a heavy escortish, maybe sex selling in like lifestyle, especially if you're into nightlife. If you're into nightlife, and maybe it's just because like people looked at me as like, oh, you probably got some money and he's popular.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It looks like the regular girl is selling that box. How would this normally work if she's a telly-ting or she was like trying to be the telly-ting manager?
Well, and listen, I'm just going from like way back in the days past the experience.
Friday's cool, man. Listen, yo, if you get into telly things, Roger Kraft was getting rubbing tugs at spas out here, and he's a billionaire, man.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've known a lot of pimps in my lifetime, and pimpstresses.
Wait, you never fuck with these telly things?
Say again?
You never fuck with these telly things? Come on, bro.
Yeah, back in the days, for sure. When you're in the streets, you interact with telly things, or sometimes, like, especially if you're the one who bought the drugs, then you get the box for free. You ain't got to pay for the box.
What's the current rate right now in Toronto? We got to track it like Bitcoin price. Like, what's the current rate for some box?
I have no idea, dog. That's, I don't know if there's a Google search for that.
Wait, but
a Google search? Man, what the fuck?
You tapped into the streets. I know it's
over there acting like it's the stock market or something. Like, they over there having a stock market of box of teleteen stock market. All right, this is the stock market of teleteens.
I'm not saying you do it, but like, what was the word on the street that if you wanted to smash a lady SB, you'd have to pay? Are we talking about $5 or are we talking about like $300?
I'm looking at just how a lady SB looks with all the work done and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's probably about $2.
$2?
And then, if you're looking at like the crackheads and shit like that, then obviously you're talking in the hundreds or lower hundreds. But a girl like a lady SB, she could be put more into the escort category, where you can maybe bring her to a function or something like that. Maybe not her, because she has her work is a little bit overdone. But girls who have work done, you can smash them later, but you also can bring them to an event and put them in an evening gown.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people in my chat say,
bro, I would feel like a sucker, bro. Like, how do niggas do that shit? Bro, that don't sit well with me. I gotta pay you to hang out with me. I gotta pay you to come to the... Man, I feel like a sucker, bro. Yeah, I don't care how much money I got. I just got too much pride. I got way too much pride, way too much dignity. I don't care if I had $1 trillion. Listen, if you ain't coming for me, I ain't doing... Man, nah, fuck that, man. How you feel cool about that? Like, how do you go to sleep at night, be like, I just spent $10,000 on this girl, and you ain't gonna never hear from her. And then every time you see her, you gotta drop another 10. Every time you see her, you gotta drop another 10. That's like, bro, that's some... Man, I would never do no shit like that. That's crazy. No, man, it ain't. No, that's I don't see how niggas do that. I really don't.
Yo, lady SB in Atlanta would be $250, man. And you know this out her. That's what they say in the chat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like get straight to now I get number, but she's a big deal. You see, I don't think they know that her name is like recognizable. You know what I mean? It's recognizable.
I'm not going by the name though, Ack. I'm just going by
the body?
look and the amount of work that she has done. Yeah. If some rich guy comes in town or some businessman who's moving around, they got the kind of money and they're going to be spending it on a girl who has a whole bunch of plastic surgery done, unless they have like a natural fetish. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Damn, box selling is going crazy out there. So is the human trafficking thing like a popular, like, because, we talking about the Diddy stuff now. People, when we think of human trafficking, we literally think of you get an illegal, or you get somebody who's an immigrant, you take their passport, you kind of almost have some incentive, like that seems to be pretty much heavy-handed, that they have to go either strip, OnlyFans, cam, or be a telly thing, I guess.
Well, human trafficking used to be just called pimping back in the days, or pimping and pandering, or solicitation, different things like that, right? But now they slap that human trafficking on it, and it's technically just getting girls mostly from out of town and then bringing them over to the city or wherever city that you want to pimp them, and taking their passports from them, taking their ID, and you're keeping them in hotels where they don't even know where they are. First of all, if they're coming from a small town and now they're in a big city, they don't know where they are. So they're already at your mercy.
How long do you think she's facing? I don't know if like Toronto is serious about like these type of crimes.
Oh shit, she's probably facing at least 10 to 15 years.
Oh,
right
really?
now, I'm gonna read the list of charges that they have for her right now.
Yeah.
Trafficking in persons, receive material benefits from trafficking in persons, receive material benefits from commission of purchasing offense, procuring an excessive control, knowingly advertise sexual services, withhold or destroy identity documents, assault with a weapon, possession of prohibited or restricted firearm, breach of firearm regulations, and possession of property obtained by crime. That's just for Lady SB herself.
Goddamn. So you think she's facing... So it's time to snitch. It's time to tell. Come on now. Right?
Well, I did a reaction to it because when this shit happened, because of that interview that I did with her, a lot of people started getting at me. And when I reacted to it, a lot of people in the chat were like, yo, she's gonna snitch. She's gonna snitch. She's gonna snitch.
Yeah, she got to quiet. So, I mean, like, the man them got to be like really like worried. Like, she probably gonna bring out the whole operation.
Who knows? A lot of the man them snitch too.
Oh, really?
Now, what if that operation brings down the embassy? I'm just saying, no proof, no evidence, but I don't know. It just seems like just a lot of strange people around. I don't know. Could it be? I don't know.
Wait, is snitching popular in Canada?
Snitching is not mutually exclusive to women. You know what I'm saying? You know that.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right now, I thought snitching right now was exclusive to Atlanta. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like right now, Atlanta is the home of Batiman and snitches.
Snitch every day, B.
Damn. Yeah, no. Yeah, she got to tell us a couple people to get out of this. Damn, she do look different.
I don't know, man. This member, I think she had already dealt with a firearms offense a few years back, and she was saying that on No Jumper. There's a clip on No Jumper where she's snitching on herself, dog.
How much money, again, just guesstimation, like, is this even profitable, though? Like, bro, like, when I see influencers, and I look at her somewhat of an influencer, when I see influencers get caught up in this, I'm like, bro, like, do you think she was even making 10 bands a month from this shit? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
If you have multiple girls, yeah. If you just have one chick, then you might be able to make almost 10 bands off of one chick, probably. But if you have multiple girls, then you probably made multiple tens of bands per month. You gotta remember also the lifestyle that you're seeing these people portray on a lot of it is on the gram, but they're at nice dinners, holding up stacks,
trips,
Rolex watches, all that type of shit.
Cars, shopping sprees,
we all know
all
that.
this stuff.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's true. Damn. Well, hopefully she don't snitch too aggressively. You know what I mean? Only snitch on maybe the people on the case, not nobody else.
Well, listen, time will tell. I know I was watching the clip on No Jumper. Actually, Myron was watching the clip last night because he was reacting to it too. And on the No Jumper clip, when she was talking to Sharp, she was like, I kind of do what you do, but let's talk about it behind the scenes. And I was like, oh, God damn, shut up.
Damn, okay. Yeah, that's what that girl that looked attractive told me. She was like, yeah, she told me she managed females. So I'm thinking she's in HR. My stupid ass. Nigga, I'm thinking she's a human resources, except it was human trafficking, nigga.
Nigga said HR. Man, this dude here, boy.
She was like, yeah, I manage girls. I make sure, they go work. You know what I mean? They work. Like, I'm like, is this bitch in hospitality? Like, I didn't know.
He said HR.
I looked through her phone. Man, she got a pimp. They're talking about bitches to go here, there, and here. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like a whole going through her phone so much. But I was going to, at one point, it was just like, yo, so and so, our top girl. Like everybody wants her. And I'm like, God damn, what's up? Anyway, yo, speaking of which,
hold on, quick fast. Even with this, innocent until proven guilty.
Oh yeah.
They said in the article about this, there was an investigation that's been going on since September of 2019 until now.
Damn.
So they've been investigating them.
2019. See, boy, they be 2019.
2019 till now.
Yeah, September 2019 all the way until now.
Oh shit! God damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, I don't know. They've been on them.
Hey, by the way, I wonder what's the package called where they could turn a white girl into like a Spanish-looking girl, give her like a nice tint. I'm serious.
I don't know, man. That's the platinum blackfish package right there.
By the way, while we got you on here, man, I want you to react to some. You know what I mean? I want you to react to some.
All right, so that's that. What else we got right here? He's about to talk about the weekend. I want to talk about that. All right, so I don't know what type of relationship her and Drake has, but like I said, just going off of the information that seems to be on, he says you're gonna be kicked out of the roster. Don't know means like kicked out. I don't know what roster he's talking about. So I don't know if they affiliated. I don't know if they friends. I don't know. But it just seems like Drake just be having some weird people around him. Seems to always get caught into something. All right, so let's see. Do I want to go over this? No, this is really old.
Yo, we expect things from Drake. We don't expect
that way.
He was. And about that guy is blah 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 blah.
Still do the numbers.
Nah, I don't really want to go over that because he's just gonna be talking about the weekend and Drake and stuff. And nah, we'll just move on for that. All right, let's go to the next. All right, so let's get to this part right here. Yo, Wack is about to crash out. All right, because everybody's seen those clips where Wack is giving praise to Kendrick Lamar, right? Like this is going pretty viral because everybody sees the switch up that Wack did, because when he was on Everyday Struggle, he was giving Kendrick his props, saying classic album. He's saying that Drake is scared of Kendrick and all this stuff, right? So now he's going to address the things that he said in the past with Joe Budden on what was it? Everyday Struggle.
MTC, which is right behind me, as we know.
All right.
Medical ward.
So that is allegedly where Sean Puffy saying, quote, to deliver a hit on him would be considered a badge of honor, end quote. So Diddy is in quite a hairy situation, whether he is on suicide watch or just surrounded by other inmates.
By the way, this nigga right here is a loser. I think he's on this motherfucker is on what do you call it again? I don't know. He's on some fail show. but I seen him retweet something. Somebody asked me to clarify, so I'm like, all right, this nigga tweet a lot. If only got fucking paid for it, bum ass nigga. All right, let me just keep going down. God damn it, these niggas tweet a lot. Fuck, yeah, these niggas is really Twitter niggas. The fuck is this? Anyway, where's that tweet? It was some tweet that, like all the little K-bots were like running with. I don't know, where the fuck is it? Oh, is it this? Okay, cool. Yeah, I seen this bum ass nigga talking about.
Hold on, because he's not gonna play the clip, but I want to play the clip. But this is a collection of clips of him giving Kendrick praise. So let me go to this because he ain't gonna play it, but I'll play it. He just gonna talk over it. So before he crashes out, let me play exactly what he said. All right, let me find it. Is this the same one? Yeah, I think it's the same page. Damn, he do tweet a lot. Man, I haven't been on Twitter in so long. I don't even know my damn password on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter so damn long. Man, he do type a lot. He do tweet a lot. Goddamn. Is this the same account? Yeah, I think it's the same. All right, let me find that. Goddamn, motherfucker. Motherfucker do tweet a lot. Shit, nigga, what the hell? Calm your ass down, nigga. Goddamn. This nigga got Twitter fingers. Goddamn, bitch. All right, let me just look on the end.
While we look at this. Nigga, look at yourself, you dumbass nigga. Look at some ratings, all right? Okay, here we go. So the K-bots have now said, before OV Hole check cleared, hit his account, Akademiks used to tell the truth about Kendrick versus Drake. Drake got no classic albums, all Kendrick albums classic. Drake's scared of Kendrick, can't have a ghostwriter be best, okay? All right, let's watch some of these clips.
I don't think it'll be considered classic. I'm not considering that Drake has any unilateral classics that will be seen by the culture. I don't think it'll be.
Okay, is that the first one? Okay, so let me put this in perspective. If anybody, and this is why.
Hold on. We gotta play the other clips because you ain't gonna play them. No, hold on. I'm almost there. Damn, this motherfucker dude tweet a lot. All right, here we go. So we gotta play all the clips. All right. Damn, my motherfucking finger hurt. Shit. All these damn. I've been scrolling down like shit. Got arthritis in my finger, motherfucker. All right, shit. All right, here we go.
I don't think it'll be considered classic. I'm not considering that Drake has any unilateral classics that will be seen by the culture.
All right, that's 1.
3. And I'm not counting. I think all these are classic. like the niggas just puts. It's just his shit is amazing.
Yeah.
Like
wait, what's the 3 you count?
To Pimp a Butterfly. Even though
as a classic album?
Yeah, I thought like by far, actually, I think the rapping on To Pimp a Butterfly is better than Good Kid, Mad City. The songs on Good Kid, Mad City, and some of the concepts that he kind of get into, and also it's a first look on a big scale, so like we see it differently. But if
my have times changed.
We just going by rapping. I think some of his best rapping in his career, like if we're just talking about the 3 albums, was on To Pimp a Butterfly, and that's why I think it's not that easily digestible. This nigga was really rapping, trying to explain some shit, which of course, if like me.
My have times changed.
I think so. We could talk about it more, but the last point, I felt he really said to Drake and Big Sean, and he said with these lines, he says, "Gotta lay something down if you making threats. Gotta say something now. Don't hold your breath." And with him saying that to me, he was saying, "Listen, if y'all got a problem with all these claims I'm making, say something right now."
Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Let me get my direct questions out the way.
Yes.
Is Big Sean?
Motherfucking yes.
Drake scared of Kendrick? Let me get my direct questions out the way.
Yes.
Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Let me get my direct questions out the way.
Yes.
Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Let me get my direct questions out the way.
Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yes.
Say something right now.
Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Let me get my direct questions out the way.
Yes.
Got to.
No, hold on. I think we gonna agree with the first part of this. Yeah. We all agree what he's saying. I mean, if you are the greatest, you shouldn't have a ghostwriter, someone paying your bars.
Huh? What did you say?
Are the greatest, you shouldn't have a ghostwriter, someone paying your bars.
Yeah, he said that. New York City, I can tell the people want it. Yeah, Act said that. Let me hear you say that one more time.
I mean, if you are the greatest, you shouldn't have a ghostwriter, someone paying your bars. If you are the greatest, you shouldn't have a ghostwriter, someone paying your bars. If you are the greatest, you shouldn't have a ghostwriter, someone paying your bars.
Yeah, X said that. Yeah, so let's play all the videos because he ain't gonna play them all. He just gonna play one little clip and then he gonna go in a little rant. But nigga, all this shit that you about to pump fake don't mean nothing, nigga. You said what you said, brother. Now you compromise. Now OVO over there. Now you a OVO, OV-ho. Now you the top meat glazer. You in the battle with Maul for who can deep throat it the most.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Pause. Right.
What?
Now,
Pause, bro.
Yeah, pause all that. No Diddy, no baby oil. But you and Maul are in competition. All right. Y'all trying to be the most loyal OV-ho. All right. Because we heard what you said and you said what you said. That was before, whatever happened between you and Drake. But something happened. Because your stance can't just be this off. It can't be like, it's literally night and day. How you was talking back then and how you talking now, something had to happen, right? Something had to happen. But clearly, something happened. Don't know what it is. Don't know if it was a phone conversation. Don't know if y'all just, doing some things behind the scenes. If y'all worked out some type of plan. I don't know. But it's just crazy how you just flip the switch like that. But let's just listen to him trying to moonwalk himself of what he said before he was compromised. So he's about to go into a whole rant, a whole bunch of shit. But nah, nigga, you said what you said. But let's just watch the crash out.
I really hate you niggas that like Kendrick with a passion. You niggas are male barbs. I wish you guys would go away. If anybody has watched me for over 15 years of me doing this, and this is the reason why Big Ak is the king, and this is why even to respond to some of you niggas who are in media who I see trying to take the little pot shots, I really got to hike down, but I'm going to do it at times for y'all, okay? If you've watched me from 2010, I've always joked on Drake. But if you've ever heard me talk about my favorite rapper, it's always been Drake. To act like my favorite rapper has never been Drake, or I only start liking Drake is like crazy. Like I started liking Drake during this battle. Like anyone who would think that, like, oh no, he got the check clear, now he like.
Stop moving the goalposts. We ain't say nothing like that. You said, motherfucker, yes. Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Motherfucking yes. You said that Kendrick got classics albums. Now you don't even think Kendrick is any good. It's like, come on, bro. All right, come on, man. We see Happy Daddy. What was that? Happy Dad in the background. And we know and we know who that's tied into. We know what business that person is tied into. So you got these positioned, right? These happy daddies. What is it? Happy dad, them damn drinks, right? And we know who is tied into that. So we see the play.
Likes Drake. What? Like, does anyone even be like, yo, bro, I've been fucking with Drake. He's been staying with Drake for like 10 years straight, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come the fuck on, right? Like, who believes that? Now, here's the thing, and this is why I have to show you how disingenuous the K-barbs are. When I was on Everyday Struggle, and by the way, Grant, I actually gave me the clip. You didn't give me the clip. The full thing. When I was on Everyday Struggle, I'm debating with Joe Budden. And if y'all go watch the full clip, you will see this. I always said, and by the way, times have changed. You see, these days, we could say Finally Rich is a classic. Remember, you got to realize, you see all these little niggas, and I'm calling you media niggas, little niggas, right? All you little niggas who's now trying to make a little career, trying to get a little extra 10 cents out of your AdSense or whatever the fuck you got going on, because you don't got the Maybach in the Lambo outside with the R-rated and then the big ass $3 million. You ain't got none of this shit. I get it. So of course you want to be like Big Ak. I get it. So now it's like you're trying to get. I get it. You know what I mean? Low, whatever you name it. You working there for Apple, running around like you can't call a nigga hoe when you working for the big boy. Anyway, here's the point. Okay, these are little disingenuous. Oh, before the culture changed, and now they're mad that I'm the head of this whole shit. Yeah, I run it now. I'm sorry.
Man, what are you talking about, man? Yo, he over here just yapping, yap, like goddamn Chung Lee. Yap. You ain't addressing of what you saying right here. Where's that damn Chung Lee? I know I got this. She yap. Kicking like Chung Lee right now, just yapping.
Sorry, I'm the king. Get mad, okay?
Yeah,
I can't be the face of. No, I'm the face. I'm sorry. I run it, okay? The culture done changed on you, little. What's that shoe called? Timberland wearing. AOB type of niggas. That shit's over with, nigga. This is the new shit. I used to have to debate hip hop. And by the way, this all started with Everyday Struggle. And the new way of thinking collided. After that, we don't even need Everyday Struggle again. Because everybody starts sucking off the new guys. Like back then I had to fight for people to realize that Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi and XXXTentacion were like fucking amazing artists. Now,
what does that got to do with what you said in the past? All this yapping, all this filibustering, all this moving the goalposts, all this spinning. What does this got to do about what you said?
Everybody realizes your favorite rapper flops. Cardi's selling out arenas. Uzi is a fucking superstar. The nigga who's on your own show, you bum ass nigga, Low Key or whatever your name is, stick to Twitter. The nigga who's on your own show used to play Uzi like he was a bum. Uzi's one of the biggest artists in the culture. So let's go back to this little clip. I used to have to debate with Joe Budden, a guy who, by the way, you know, Joe is absolved from all this. Joe's my guy. And also Joe has realized that there's some errors of his ways too. Period. Does it say period? Here's the thing. When I was debating with Joe, I would have to do a disclaimer. What's a cultural classic? A cultural classic was an album that everybody respected as a cultural classic. For example, you were like niggas used to give the lame ass list. I remember I used to start because you wanted the respect of these like hip hop elitist niggas. The only thing they considered classics were like, yo, it's Reasonable Doubt, Illmatic, son. Yo, we're talking about Get Rich or Die Trying, yo, son. Yo, you talking about Rakim's album? Bruh, fuck out of here. I remember the first time telling niggas that Love Is Rage was classic, niggas was gonna blow a lid. I remember telling niggas that Chief Keef finally rich. Niggas thought I was speaking gibberish. But look up, 10 years later, it is a classic. And look up, who's the king? Me! The fuck? So again, I think I won. I just want to tell all you media niggas this. I think I won. All you niggas hated on the newer people that when I was on Everyday Struggle, I would have to make weird caveats like saying, hey, Drake has no cultural classics because you bum ass niggas was hating on Take Care. I always said it's a personal.
Man, I don't want to hear none of this, bro. You said what you said. Now he trying to Tootsie slide his way out of this so he can get his OVO socks for Christmas.
Classic. Because you old niggas who never grew up and still think we're in the 90s, yo, LL finna drop, son. Good luck, bum. Okay? I used to have to say, oh yeah, this is a personal classic. Fuck out of here. The reality is Drake is the greatest rapper of all time, and everybody now accepts that Take Care is a classic.
But you just said yourself, how can you be classified the greatest when you got ghostwriters? Like, you said what you said, bro. You say what you said. How can you be classified? How can you be known as the greatest when you have multiple ghostwriters? Not one, not two, not three. We talking about multiple.
Even old ass niggas accept that Take Care is a classic. Back then, even up till 2017, which we did the show, it wasn't accepted culturally. And by the way, culturally, Kendrick's albums were always accepted as classics. Why? He's not singing on half of them. He's just rapping. He's a West Coast nigga who's primarily rapping about cultural shit. It's easily certifiable as a classic. To have the conversation then about complex albums, like for example, when you listen to an album, we don't have to do, like we could go to 17 by X. It would just sound crazy to say it was a classic because the majority of these older niggas that had platforms that kind of mattered, but y'all do look up now, right? You know all these niggas do? All they gotta do is just keep reclipping my stream. You know why? We get more people watching simultaneously than watch their entire broadcast for a week. So I get it. So again, all I'm trying to say is I'm happy that hip hop changed. It wasn't changing of the guards. So back then I used to have to do a lot of, well, Drake album is a personal classic. No. It is a classic. Uzi's album, Love Is Rage, one of the greatest albums ever, is a classic. I'm sorry. Get over it. X dropped 2 classics. Chief Keef Finally Rich is the epitome of that conversation.
He's saying a whole bunch of nothing. He's saying a whole bunch of nothing right now. Saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Because people used to just look at Keith as like this guy that didn't. Yo, you remember?
He talking about XX. He talking about Chief Keef. He talking about Lil Uzi. We ain't talking about that, man. Stop moving the goalposts. He over here just yapping, just talking. We talking about what you said years ago before Act became an OV hole. Check cleared and hit his account. Akademiks used to tell the truth about Drake and Kendrick. We ain't talking about what you said that was a classic and Lil Uzi Vert and Chief Keef. We ain't talking about that. We saying what you said. We replaying what you said before you became an OV hoe. You was telling the truth about Kendrick. But now when you talk about Kendrick, oh, this is sleeping music. This is NyQuil music. He ain't saying nothing. Everything that you say, 90% of the stuff that you say about Kendrick is negative. Back then, you was talking positive. So why are you talking so negative on Kendrick when you was talking positive? That's what we talking about. You can't have a ghost writer and be the best. Motherfucker, yes, Drake is scared of Kendrick. Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Motherfucker, yes. We talking about that. What you talking about has nothing to do with what we talking about. We talking about this. We talking about this right here. Motherfucker, yes. So all this shit that you saying means absolutely nothing.
When like everybody started dick riding Keith after what, they're like, oh yeah, he is really influential. But you know, niggas used to say he was garbage, right? Like straight trash. They used to act like he's basura.
I'll be right back.
But after a while, they realized he fucking influenced an entire generation. They kind of like allow it. But all I'm trying to say is to everybody who was in that camp, we got you niggas out of there. The niggas who was tweeting all day on Twitter, you're gonna have to react to this. We don't look at what you gotta say, okay? You niggas, we got out the way, okay? Big Guy came through. Listen, at first, Tupac got that saying. Shout out to Pac. At first, I was trying to get in the game. I was like, yo, Ebro, you could give me a meeting? You could. Nah, he was like, fuck out of here, nigga. We don't fuck. I said, all right, cool. I'm just gonna kick the door open and I'm just gonna renovate and make my own house. Y'all realize what's going on now, right? I'm number one, just looking at the rest of y'all. That's how it works. So again, until the point when I become y'all and somebody else is just kicking me out the way, shut the fuck up, okay? I just have to say it. I'm sorry. For you K-bots, Drake's album's a classic, but this wasn't even just how I treated Drake. I did that with Uzi. I did that with other albums of the newer generation, that these old gatekeepers in how they were thinking, the culture, everybody quickly said 444 is a classic, but of course, if you had a Future album, it's like, is that a classic? There's no bars on this. Yo, how could Dirty Sprite be a classic? After Future is like the biggest artist in the game, those same niggas are sucking him dry now. Oh yeah, it was a classic. It was a classic. Yeah, it was a nigga back then. Y'all were not saying that. It was a certain section of people saying that. Matter of fact, y'all used to act like it's blasphemous to put Future in. I remember arguing with one of the most infamous. Well, y'all wouldn't give a fuck. I remember arguing with people about how good Future was, and I remember them bringing up Jay-Z. What the fuck this got to do with Jay-Z? Remember even when Jay-Z, like, the times is just...
Man, we ain't talking about Future. We ain't talking about the past. We ain't talking about none of that shit, bitch. We talking about this. You can't have a ghostwriter and be the best. Drake is scared. Motherfucker, yes. Damn, that was bars, low-key. We talking about what you saying. Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Motherfucker, yes. You can't have ghostwriters and be the best. Motherfucker, yes. We ain't talking about Jay-Z. We ain't talking about Lil Kiki. We ain't talking about Andre 3000. We ain't talking about Andre the Giant. We ain't talking about the Mermaid. We ain't talking about Winnie the Pooh. Bitch, we talking about you. We're talking about you. We talking about you. We talking about you and Drake. You and Kendrick.
Change, my nigga. That's the thing, okay? So that's the first point. All Kendrick albums are classic. Listen, I'm not no flip-flopper and I'm not no hater despite the K-bots, okay? Or the K-bars. Good Kid, Mad City, classic. To Pimp a Butterfly, I've always said that's not a replayable album for me. But if I was viewing it in the eyes of a critic, that is actually a classic. It's actually a better album just critically than Good Kid, Mad City. Enjoyably, fuck no.
What about you can't have a ghostwriter and be the best? And is Drake scared of Kendrick? Motherfucker, yes.
But it's a real, like, you could tell, like, if you're a hip hop critic, yes. Now, does anybody play the album? No, but cool. So, culture classic, yes. I still say it's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic. Untitled, bruv. The nigga dropped an album with a bunch of unnamed songs. Fuck that album. Like, niggas are talking gibberish. What comes after that? Do we get Damn? Damn classic. Damn is a classic. Damn's classic. Mr. Morale, I won't call it a weed plate, but that's that nigga therapy. Like, he had to go vent about his mama being a man or his grandma, somebody being somebody. Okay, I don't know what it is. Whatever the fuck that is, okay? Man. Still, it's not bad. It's just not classic. It's not bad. It's just not classic. Nigga did a therapy album. I'm not into therapy albums, okay?
Mad, this is his mama being a man. What? Just disrespectful. Did he say it was a therapy class of his mama being a man? Just disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
said, that's not a replayable album for me. But if I was viewing it in the eyes of a critic, that is actually a classic. It's actually a better album just critically than Good Kid, Mad City. Enjoyably, fuck no. But it's a real, like you could tell, like if you're a hip hop critic, yes. Now, does anybody play the album? No, but cool. So culture classic, yes. I still say it's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic. Untitled, I don't, bruv. The nigga dropped an album with a bunch of unnamed songs. Fuck that album. Like niggas is talking gibberish. What comes after that? Do we get Damn? Damn classic. Damn is a classic. Damn's classic. Mr. Morale, I won't call it a weed plate, but that's that nigga therapy. Like he had to go vent about his mama being a man or his grandma, somebody being somebody. Okay, I don't know.
Damn, his mama being a man. See?
What it is, whatever the fuck that is, okay? Still, you know, it's not bad. It's just not classic. It's not bad. It's just not classic. Nigga did a therapy album. I'm not into therapy albums, okay? And I really think his thing is the "we gonna be all right" type shit. So Kendrick got 3 classics for me: Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly. I think that's the critically acclaimed type of joint. And then we got Damn, right? I could go down the list with Drake. You want to do Drake? Take Care, classic. Nothing Was the Same, classic. We're gonna skip If Your Arenas Is Too Late, even though I think it is classic, but that was a tape. Views, I like to believe that Views is classic. Views reminded me of an attempt to recreate his last attempt to recreate Take Care. Okay? More Life, even though I'm gonna still count it, even though well, I guess I should count If Your Arenas. If Your Arenas is a classic, but it's a tape. But so it's not an album, it's a tape. So we have Take Care, If You're Reading This, both classics. No, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, classics. Nothing Was the Same, low-key, might be his best album, even though Take Care has a special place in my heart. If You're Reading This, classic. Views, I think Views is a classic. I think one of the skits me and Joe did, I think we were arguing, Life to Promo, Everyday Struggle was arguing Views versus More Life. More Life to me ain't a classic. Like, I'm sorry, just too much other niggas. Too many of them niggas on the album. Too many. Like, I was spoiled at that time. Drake albums used to just be Drake. Drake didn't have like 5 niggas feet. When I looked, that was the first time I looked at him, I said, Young Thug? What the fuck is Young Thug doing on this guy? And by the way, Young Thug is a legendary artist. But I look at Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Now, cool. What else? What happens after that? Scorpion. Scorpion to me is a classic. I don't know which fingers I'm at yet with but Scorpion to me is I love Scorpion, honestly. After Scorpion, we get CLB. Scorpion CLB. Really good. It's Nick Ryan if I say everything. Really good, but nah, I wouldn't call that classic. After CLB, we get Honestly Nevermind. That's not even a hip hop album. After that, we get Her Loss. Honestly, I don't think that's if I'm comparing that to collab albums, I don't think that's a classic collab album. And I think we might have to say that I prefer What a Time to Be Alive. By the way, I skipped What a Time to Be Alive. Damn, Drake dropped a lot of fucking projects. I skipped What a Time to Be Alive, but Her Loss isn't a classic. Good, but not a classic. What a Time to Be Alive? I think it is. Or maybe it's just age, like appreciated with time, given what's happened since and given the...
Yo, he putting sprinkles on it. Man, he got it chocolate covered. I mean, he just having a feast over there. Sprinkles, cream filling, strawberry whoop. I mean, he got all different types of flavors. What? I mean, he using one hand, 2 hands. Nah, he got it's just sickening, bro. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, he got a plethora. He got cream fillings. He got chocolate, sprinkles, sugar, cream. Just a box full of donuts, man. God damn, man. Fuck. Heck.
Run that Future was on. Let me see what happens after that. Then for All the Dogs, I think Good, not classic. So me, if you ask me, Drake's last classic is not For All the Dogs. I think Scorpion. Like classic, yeah, Scorpion. Yeah, CLB pretty good. Honestly, never mind, not hip hop. Dark Lane Demos, it was a mixtape, but still not classic. Yeah, so that's 2018. So like, you know, like these K-bots be having these like weird ass like thing going on. Listen, I still am gonna criticize Drake.
Double fried, deep fried, extra glaze, heavy sauce. I mean, it's just oozing. He's just oozing right now. Damn.
Like, I think Drake has, like, from a quintessential classic, he's a few years removed from dropping that. I really don't think that, like, Fall of the Dog is a good album. I don't think none of these albums are trash, but I don't think they're classic.
Man. How long are you going to be doing this, bro? How long you going to be?
All right, what's the next one? Drake is scared of Kendrick.
All right. I'll just play this over while you talk.
At that moment, I definitely
I'm just going to play this over while you talk.
Kendrick name dropped him on Control. Drake did not respond on a direct song.
Keep on going.
What happened next? The whole little the sensitive rapper back. Like, now, granted, we heard later Drake basically saying that, yo, I'm asking this nigga if it's smoke. He's saying it's not smoke. So, like, bro, like, well, should I just fire on the nigga? All right, whatever, it don't matter. Yeah, at that time, it looks like Kendrick is taking obvious shots at Drake, and Drake ain't really saying squabble up. Now, clearly, and by the way, I could change my fucking opinion. Clearly, when we get to 2023 or 2024, this year. So when we get to this year, Drake's like, at least initially, right? Before the battle starts, what's up? Let's get it on. But before, I definitely thought that was like, yo, I think Drake is smart. You know, this nigga Kendrick is a little bit clout chasing, but he's a little bit more shrewder than these other guys. So I don't give a fuck about saying that. So I did think that Drake was a little bit scared of Kendrick until he said, "What's up, nigga? Drop." Yeah. And then the last one, you can't have a ghostwriter and be the best. Well, it depends on what we're talking about. I did say Drake isn't we created 3 lists. I have a best artist list. I have a best rapper list. And then I have a best.
Yo, that nigga cheese pulling it. That nigga pulling it now, man. That nigga, man.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Pause. What? Pause.
Pause. Hey, Paul No Diddy. That nigga doing the cheese pull right now, man. You just keep going and going and going and going. That nigga got the longest cheese pull on Drake. Pause No Diddy. Man, what the fuck? Bro, chill, Act. Chill. This nigga pulling on it, man.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Pause. What? Pause, bro.
Hey, act. This ain't healthy, man. This ain't healthy. This ain't normal, man. You got to chill, bro. God damn.
MC list. I don't think if your best work is written by another person, you can't be on the MC list. Now, Drake is on my MC list because the majority of the works that would qualify him to be on there are these timestamp records, which you've never heard a reference track for. Yes. So, and by the way, and even then, I have Kendrick higher on my MC list than Drake. That's a fact. I have Drake as the best rapper ever. On my rapper list, I made this list already. Like, this is public. Drake's number 1 on my best rapper list ever. Kanye's number 1 on my best artist ever. So Kanye best artist ever. Drake best rapper ever. I think I had Nas. Did I have Nas as best?
Why you cheesing, fam? Why you cheesing, fam? You cheesing, fam? You was a cheesing ting. He's over there cheesing, fam. Why you cheesing, ting? You's a cheeser, ting.
Best MC ever? I forgot it was Nas. Kendrick was in the top 5 though. To me, Kendrick wasn't in my top 5 artists or top 5 rappers of all time, but he was the top 5 MC in my list. And again, y'all niggas can have y'all own list. But I see y'all K-bots reaching for straws. You get what I'm saying? Y'all niggas reaching for straws. So, yeah, try again. And to that bum ass nigga, stay your stupid ass over at Apple, nigga, and get the pennies, nigga. Get y'all views up, nigga. Shout out to the desk, I love you. But yeah, nigga, please, nigga, you haven't had an opinion in hip hop that I've cared to react to. Please, I don't give 2 fucks about what you think about me. I just like to let that be known, okay? Mr. Unknown, you haven't had one opinion, one contribution, one thing that I'm like, damn, can't wait to get on stream today to talk about what this fuck nigga said. That alone, to me, crystallizes how much I give a fuck about you and probably your importance to whatever you think you're doing all fucking day. All right? Let's end it with that. Okay. All right, what's the next thing?
You all right, bro? Good? Are you done pulling on it? Are you done? Or are you finished? Are you done or are you finished? Ain't no more cheese pull? Ain't no more OVO pull? You done? All right, cool.
Yeah, I have to get a little ranted after, but I was watching too many clips, man. I have to get a little ranted. All right, are we done? Ooh, yo, look at Cardi, bro. Yo, Cardi dropped the motherfucking text messages on Offset. Look at this.
All right.
Look at what she said.
So we got that out the way. What else we got? We moving on. We moving strong. All right. I think we got that out the way. Yeah, I think that's about it on this one. So yeah, he was just going on in a little rant because he got exposed before he became an OV hoe. Dang, low-key bars. Bars. All right. So yeah, I think that's it for that live stream. Moving on. Now we got Adin Ross. All right, so we know the whole situation with Adin Ross, right? Bada bing, bada boom. He was on Akademiks live stream. Him and Top 5, they were talking crazy. Top 5 said you can't come to LA. Kendrick Lamar people said, you know, I'll smack Adin Ross and I'll smack Top 5. Adin Ross said, you ain't smacking nothing, I'll smack you. And then, so we're up to date with this. Now, Smack is responding to Adin, saying that he gonna smack him. So let's see what Smack talking about.
One man with my boy AD. When my boy AD said, "Check this out, homie." I think he listening to it right here. Homie, this is when my boy go ahead and start threatening with the lawyers. Man, god damn, you was a bitch. Make sure y'all join the millions of fans that played on Underdog last year with a pick'em game.
Smack up for no reason.
Y'all can catch the full video over there. All right, y'all go check it out. You know, I just wanted to play a little snippety snip, but y'all can definitely check out the full over there. All right. So that was their response, right? So basically, they said, "Man, I don't care about none of that, man. What's up, Buster? Buster Mark-ass Buster." All right. So that's the whole spiel that we got going on, right? So we got that, and then now all of a sudden, Adin Ross, you know, says that, well, they say that he's banned from LA, all right? And then we get from there to here. Now, Akademiks is going to speak on this as well. So let's hear Akademiks' perspective of what's going on. And, you know, him and Adin are cool, so he might have some inside information. So let's see what good old Aki Wacky got to say about this situation. Let's go.
Yeah, so and he did 1.9 million. So yeah, he's above Drake when it comes to. But Drake don't really do the worldwide shit, bro. That's my problem with Jersey. Got to do the worldwide thing. I be having like these little quirks about Drake not living up to the potential. Still a GOAT. All right, cool. I just saw this number and I thought it was interesting. You know me, I got a pocket watch. This motherfucker's making $4 million a show, or like he's grossing average revenue $4 million. God damn. All right. What else is going on? We're kind of still waiting the verdict. We're patiently waiting the verdict. Right now the clock says, what does it say? Oh, wait, hold on. Make sure I pause it. 2 hours and 42 minutes? Yeah, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Okay. What else should I get into, chat? Apparently the West is not that happy with my man Top 5 out of Canada, man. People have circulated the stream clip that he was on with me and Adin Ross, and apparently they didn't like this at all. Okay, let me see if I can play it. Where is that? Top 5. Is it this? All right, cool. Here we go.
Me and Drake are gonna link up in a couple days, and we're gonna do this podcast.
Oh shit!
And I wanna play Not Like Us video. We're gonna look at every nigga in the video. We're gonna do homework. We're gonna look for niggas. I don't fuck around, play around by Aubrey. That's my bro. My Jewish brother.
Well, you're Jewish.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that happened, and then they told me, they said the West Coast has responded. I don't know what that meant. They told me that Smack responded. This is Smack from Fig Community World. Let's see if we can.
Excuse me.
Top 5. Okay,
Top 5.
Did you see that?
What about it?
Smack, did you see it?
Yeah. You looking for who? You looking for that? He said, I'm looking for that nigga. And whoever, he said, me and Drake. He said
he made the call to Showdown. Showdown.
And who is he?
Top 5. Rapper from Toronto.
You from Toronto? Yeah. Fuck you in Toronto. You ain't gotta come find us. We'll find you, bitch.
So the niggas Drake gonna do a stream, and he said whoever on the stage gonna be looking at whoever was on that stage.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm on that motherfucker. Is it the nigga?
I'm sitting there. Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah, he was popping it though. He popping.
Come to LA, we're gonna shut you down, bitch.
Fuck around, play around by Aubrey. That's my bro. You the Jewish brother show. Well, you're Jewish? Yeah. No, I'm Somali. The Jewish brother show. I'm Jewish.
Are they Somali?
Yeah,
I'm Somali in Toronto.
That nigga like he off all type of dope. He gonna slap the fuck out of this pussy, bitch. Fuck you. He can't. That's out there. You can't leave the city.
What you saying? No, what you're saying right now reflects on TDE, and they gotta go. So just know that.
Fuck him. We stand on business. Fuck him, nigga. We stand on business, nigga. Nigga gonna slap him. It don't matter. Fuck him. Fuck Toronto, nigga. don't matter.
Hey, he's the one that goes to Toronto. He don't give a fuck.
And I've been there, pissing all on their walls and everything.
Wow.
What you gonna do? Pussy.
Back off egg.
Top 5 in Toronto.
Yeah, fuck New York.
New York.
Hey, son, you pussy, nigga.
Yes, they crow.
Fuck cronies. Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Nigga, top 5.
I don't know how to react to it.
How you feel, Ad? How you feel? What are you texting Drake and Adin right now?
Maybe I gotta get these guys on the phone, man. Let cooler heads prevail, man. Let me see if AD's around. Hey, D!
What up, nigga?
I see you at soccer games, nigga. I see you getting out into the world, brother. I see you living good.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, I'm on stream real quick. I just reacted to, you guys talked about it.
You talking about smack?
Yeah. Listen. What is the word? I do want to throw into the hat. I think there should be a conversation of peace and tranquility. I don't like. Beef between cities or coast or anything like that.
Yeah. That's funny though, because you see that homie said call yesterday too.
I'm just watching the clip. He said that?
I don't know if it came out on the thing, but we were saying that. It was like, call act right now. I was like, anybody call nigga no 10 in the morning.
Oh shit, no, I'm always up. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I was watching this and the Hispanic guy right here told AD to call Akademiks. Yeah, I remember that.
All right, okay. So I did a stream with he's a top demon out of Toronto. That's how he's described. And by the way, I'm gonna be honest with you, but listen, there's real niggas everywhere. Just we all know this.
I mean, we know who Gus is.
Okay. Drake is his guy. I think, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if there's another guy who's been on my stream, his name is Friday. And he says
Friday?
Friday Ricky, I forgot his name. He's like a media guy out there. Anyway,
okay.
Basically he said a lot of people in Toronto are feeling like, it's like an attack on Toronto type shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, making fun of the lingo. Not what Smack said. I mean, they felt like that about the whole battle. So I think somebody was probably going to say something at some point. Obviously, you have Top 5 who's defending Drake. He fucks with Drake. Drake is his guy. Drake just helped my man pay the lawyer. You get what I'm saying? What did you think or make of his comments?
I thought the nigga was making content.
Okay.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's like this, right? Niggas are gonna be who they are in their city, and then niggas are gonna be who they are over here the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. Like nigga don't expect anything other than that. But the difference is like with the coast, a lot of Drake homies fuck with niggas out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them niggas move around. They still doing their shit. Niggas ain't putting pressure on them. So when talks get talked like this, then that's when niggas like, hey, let's turn that attention on some shit. If that's what it is, I don't think nobody is looking at it like that's what it is. So when niggas see shit like that, it's like, all right, nigga, is this what time it is, or is it not? You know what I'm saying? Is it a content, or is it when y'all niggas come touch the city? Do niggas need to, you know what I'm saying, be on that? Or like, what is it? So that's all it is, though.
You can't, man. Listen, LA is you cannot go to LA. You know what I mean? Like LA is a spot for business, spot for entertainments, bookings, meetings, all type of stuff is being done in California. So to talk like that, to say that Kendrick can't come somewhere, y'all the ones that gotta come to California and LA. Kendrick don't need to go to Canada. You know what I mean? He don't have no reason to go to Canada. Everything will be all right. But on the other side of that coin, y'all gotta come. So, Drake need to calm his laugh dog out a little bit, Hold on one second.
Okay, so and I think you said the best thing. I think niggas are who they are, especially where they're from, right? And it's like figuring out if it's content versus it's not content. Obviously, this is somebody who rides for Drake, whatever. Cool.
100%.
What do y'all think Drake's demeanor is to this?
I mean, shit. At the end of the day, only that man knows what the fuck he got going on in his head. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. But LA ain't changed when it comes down to like solidarity when it comes down to that. You understand? Like,
yeah. Do you think Drake should come out and be like, nah, that's not what I'm on? Do you think you need to denounce it, or know?
Because at the end of the day, the nigga not talking. Is everybody else talking?
Okay. I mean, I agree with you. Listen, if somebody just paid my bond,
Drake knows who to call in the city of niggas that he fuck with. You feel me? That stopped, other shit from happening with this whole Dot and him beefing in the first place. That shit stopped because of street shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as
is that real
behind the scenes, yeah, that shit real.
So Drake called somebody, or Drake had a conversation?
I ain't saying he called somebody personally.
But he had a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, listen, shout out to my nigga Freem. There's niggas in that camp that niggas really fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so basically, there is an element where it's like, yo, listen, by the way, Drake used to live in Cali. You get what I'm saying? Like, he used to move around there a lot, showing a lot of love to the people and the folks there. By the way, nothing in my spirit makes me think that he's saying fuck California. You get what I'm saying? However...
But look, at the end of the day, when niggas are saying, hey, they stopping shows and shit like that, then that's a whole nother problem. Niggas is fucking with niggas.
Exactly, and this is not the first time. Allegedly, right? Allegedly, you know, the whole Schoolboy Q thing, you know, people can't come out there, the shows are getting canceled, and then you got this goofy out here coming doing this. So it seemed like it's building up where, you know, some things can happen. So, you know, you gotta chill, man. Gotta chill, because it just seemed like the tension's getting a little crazy. You know, people saying this, people can't come out here. Like, how you gonna try to ban something? Like, stop. You know. Thank you.
Niggas money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
True that too. I'm trying to think when it comes to like, is it so top 5 is? I mean, how much you know about top 5?
I mean, just a little shit I see in documentaries and shit like that, like Trafficking Ross and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the top 5 would be like. And I'm not speaking, you know, to me, honestly, he's a content creator too. Meaning,
yeah, nigga said he about to get on his kick. You feel me? Like,
yeah. And when I mean like the content creator,
shit up, you know what I'm saying?
I don't mean in no way, shape, or form like he ain't like that. But I do. A nigga that just came out of having a murder case. That, by the way, there was an open Zoom link, and I went to a bunch of the preliminary hearings. I listened to what they had going on with him. They mentioned a lot of online antics, right? And obviously, you know, he even said on the live, he said that didn't matter because, you know, again. If it's content, it's content. If it's like, oh, yo, I'm gonna kill you when I do it, that does matter. You get what I'm saying? It's like lyrics, 100%. Right? If you're like, yo, I'm spinning the block shooting niggas, you can't just happen to use that in an unrelated situation. So I have to believe he just got out of jail. Like, you know, I think there's a little bit of talking and a little bit of seriousness. I don't think he's gonna crash out. And also, I don't think, you know, even listen to y'all talk, and just even on the West Coast period, I don't think no one's like, oh, top 5 said something. We're watching out.
You gotta. I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep it G. The niggas in the city don't know cuz or give a fuck about cuz. It was like that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to like Party Next Door had a show out here, did anybody trip on that? You know what I'm saying? Niggas are sitting here doing their thing. Like, honestly, it's like, niggas ain't even thinking about that shit. You feel me at all? But when it comes down to shit like that, then it's like, hey, that's what raises eyebrows and shit too. And Smack, you know, you loyal to the soil at the end of the day. Anybody say anything about TDE, he 100% down for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, you heard Fabio Florin say that it would be dope if Kendrick and Drake squashed the beef for the Super Bowl. What you think, brother?
I mean, listen.
Hell no, that ain't gonna happen. So yeah, you know, hopefully things are settled down. Old boy need to chill. He's dumb coming off getting out of jail, already threatening people. Like, come on, man. It's just not going to end well for him either way it goes, because he just got out of jail for, you know, taking a young innocent man's life, which is stupid. You know, and Drake need to be held responsible for that shit because he paying a lawyer for the person that took a young innocent man's life, right? Now, I don't know the details of it, but from the reports, that kid wasn't into any, you know, street business or nothing like that. So I don't know what the connection was, but, you know, but then Drake is paid for Top 5's lawyer to get him free. So once again, I don't know the details, but I just seen a little interview. I mean, not an interview, a video about it, and apparently the kid that Top 5 took that kid's life. It seemed like it was just an innocent bystander. I don't know, but you know, I don't know. But it's just all this shit is stupid. So they need to pipe down. They need to chill out.
I don't think that would ever fucking happen. I'm just that's wishful thinking. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, word from the boy Cap.
Yeah, but I will say, you know what I'm saying, it's dope shit that's going on in the city. You know, they did the Power Rule Peace Walk. You know, the two C's are doing something this week. You feel me? Get some shit together. So we putting shit together to make this, you know what I'm saying? Keep that shit going. So it's a lot of dope shit happening on the West, minus the bullshit. You feel me?
Nah, that's good. Yo, and listen, and I'm thinking about this, would it be a possibility that I could get both of y'all on, you know, on a live, or like, again, I think this is content. Because if it was some serious shit, I'd be like, you know, I could connect y'all, that y'all could talk.
Yeah, niggas ain't. I think it's content. Keep it real. Listen, niggas get online and all that shit. As long as niggas ain't talking no crazy shit, you feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. Top 5's a wild boy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
If Cuz don't talk some crazy shit, it better not have us on the phone.
He's a wild boy. But all right, but yeah, no, I was wondering about that because when he said it, and you know, initially what I thought when he said it, I'm like, there's no way you're gonna catch Kendrick Lamar. Like, it's just, you know, like we all know Drake isn't moving like some random guy's gonna catch him.
Ain't nobody gonna touch that. Nobody better not touch that.
And then the next thing I thought, I was like, well, a lot of people, like, he represents a lot of people. I'm hoping those people don't get, because I think a lot of people thought that, like, okay, nothing's gonna happen to Drake or Kendrick, but we don't want, like, the guys underneath, the like guys who rock with somebody be like, all right, well, now I'm in this area where I'm here where these people are at, I gotta go do something. That's when shit kind of goes off the rails.
100%. And then too, at the end of the day, bro, niggas want to be able to, especially if you're doing content or you moving to do that, niggas want to be able to move around. You don't want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? They just want to be able to move around and do shit. And this shit, hey, these ties is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So it's not just Los Angeles.
So hold on, what's the feeling about the band shows? And by the way, I don't know if he made the call, but it sounded good.
You talking about who made the call?
Top 5 to get the show canceled. He said he made the call, but I don't like he was locked up.
I mean, listen, like I said, at the end of the day, if niggas got tours and they doing shit like that, niggas is saying like, hey, y'all niggas can't come out here, then that's taking a stance. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that. Hey,
then that stance is gonna trickle down to out here. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this question. Some people believe that, Drake disrespected Kendrick. Kendrick disrespected Drake, but Kendrick went a little far and disrespected the city. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of talking about Toronto, clowning like the accent. Yo, you tell me you're cheesing, fam. You know, like it's.
So what? What the fuck? What the hell? Is this elementary school? It's a rap battle. So fucking what? Get over it.
You know what? I want to get you on Discord.
I mean, but look, look. You gotta keep it fair. When Drake putting on fucking Compton College shirts and all that, it's trolling too. You know what I'm saying? The niggas are trolling.
Okay, then I'll give you that. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, he is trolling as well.
Yeah, and you buying come on, having Tupac's ring, all that shit. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
exactly. Trolling with Pac ring and all that. He doing the same thing. So I don't see why y'all getting so tight.
Love. Let me see. Damn. You know who I want to get on? Let me see. He's like a journalist. Yo, you know on Discord, are you?
Yeah. You want to join the Discord?
Yeah, join Discord real quick.
All right.
I'm trying to get my man Friday on. Friday, if you're around, man, I would love for you to talk to AD. This is cool vibe. This is no like, crazy shit. Let me see. It's Friday, Ricky Dread.
Nigga, top 5.
Did you see that?
What about it?
Somebody
He said, I'm looking for that nigga. And whoever, he said,
he said showdown. He said he made the call to Chuck U showdown.
And who is he? Drake gonna do a stream, and he said, whoever on the stage gonna be looking at whoever was on that stage.
Yeah.
Yo, if y'all could move, I need AD in the call with me, and then I need Friday in the call.
Yeah. I'm on that motherfucker. Is this the nigga? Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah, he was popping it though. You popping it.
Come to LA, we're gonna shut you down, bitch.
Fuck around, play around the hobby. That's my bro. You ain't Jewish, don't show. Wait, you're Jewish? No, I'm Somali. I'm Jewish, don't show. I'm Jewish.
Oh, they Somali?
Yeah.
Somali, my body, that's wrong. That nigga look like he off all type of dope. You gonna slap the fuck out this pussy, bitch. Fuck you. You can't. That's out there. You can't leave the city.
What you saying? No, what you saying right now?
Yo, Friday, just join the general call. Just join the I'll go to Toronto call. I'm in the Toronto call. Oh, 80.
New York, New Jersey. Yeah, man, I'm ready. New
Shout
York
out,
City,
DJ.
I can tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that.
Salute, DJ. Check out the Ville. The ring-ish is dark evil. Man, yeah, it's trust me, it's a lot of weird stuff. I be seeing all that stuff. Some stuff I'm gonna cover and some stuff I'm not. Like that hotel shit. I ain't messing with that hotel shit. Hell no. I'm gonna wait for the FBI to come out and give me that story. I be seeing some shit. Some shit I'm gonna talk about, some shit I'm not. Yeah, goddamn no. I ain't talking about that hotel shit. That shit crazy.
Wait, is 80 on my friends list? 80 should be on my friends list. Are you on my friends list, bro? Let me add his friends. Yo, could somebody move Friday in here? Please, somebody move Friday. I
ain't messing with that shit. Hell no. I seen that live stream. It was some wild stuff. I said, oop, I ain't touching this. I see it though, but I ain't touching that hotel shit. Nope. I'll wait till everything is confirmed and then but hell no.
All right. Okay, if y'all see Friday, move him in here because he just tried to call me, but I don't want to do just the private call. Yo, AJ, could you move Friday in here? Is he in?
What call is he in? He's not in the call.
All right, I told him to.
He's not in the call.
Hey, AJ, what did you think about the? We got 80 in the building, but AJ, what did you think about?
Nope. I ain't touching that shit. I'm gonna let them have fun with that. Hell no.
What do you think about what my guy Top 5 said?
Some wild shit.
Top 5's a bitch, bro.
Yeah. The Mark Hotel and some weird stuff going on with that. I ain't. Nope. I'm leaving that shit alone. Oh, so they talking about Top. Yeah, I did a reaction to that live stream when I did that crump battle when Top 5 was in a little brawl, whatever, dancing and stuff. So Akademiks is saying that he lost a bet, so he had to wear a bra. And I ain't never seen no gangster have to wear no bra and be dancing on the camera, smiling and shit. I don't know about that, but we know whatever.
All right, hold on. Yo, Friday, you here? Yo, we got one of Toronto's finest in the building. Yo, we got a community leader in Community World's own AD on the line. You know, West Coast representative. You know what I mean? Wears the West on his back. A guy who I rock with. We got AD in the building, but of course we got Friday, Ricky Dread from Toronto, the 6th in the building. Yo, Friday, I just was reacting to Smack, who's on Community World.
Big shout out to Smacky.
Yeah, they basically reacted to the live that we had with Top 5, and Top 5
Smack is Q brother.
Yeah. Wait, is he like his blood brother? No, right?
That's his brother. Yes.
Really?
That's why Smack is Q brother.
Oh, I had no idea.
Oh, it was somebody said that Smack is Q Boy's hype man, but shit, it sounded like that's his brother. Oh, I didn't know that either.
That's why he took so much offense to Top 5 saying 100% Schoolboy Q show.
Oh,
100%.
Yo, Friday, man. Break down what's going on. We all know Top 5 just got out. You know, I think I've gotten mixed messages. Some people feel like, you know, even if Drake is not stamping everything, they needed somebody to kind of at least talk that shit and seemingly ride for Drake. Some people think that it's starting problems. What did you think about, you know, obviously Top 5 just came out of jail. He was charged with.
So Smack, him, the one that's, you know, talking shit, saying that he'll do this and he'll do that. That's Schoolboy Q's brother, according to AD. Some of y'all thought that was his hype man, but no, AD said that's his brother. So yeah, of course, family gonna take it a little different. So yeah, Smack right here, that's Schoolboy Q's brother.
Murder. They first day of the case, they got rid of the case, and he's a free man after 3 years. He did say, you know, he was gonna come back on pushing peace and positivity. I don't know if that's exactly what he's doing, but what do you think?
You heard that? You heard him saying he's gonna push peace?
Outside the courthouse.
Hold on, say again?
Outside the courthouse, he said he was going to he said going to be positive. That's what he said.
Oh, that's not the only time he said it, because I have a whole video where I was on YouTube Live, and he had called in at the time, and he's like, yo, Friday, when I come home, it's going to be only peace and positivity. You know, we're going to bring the city together, all the rappers, Doobie, everybody, we're going to get them all together, and we're going to bring peace and positivity. It's on my YouTube channel.
So what do you think? Do you think he was making content? So AD thinks he was making a little content. You know, he don't really mean that. Or do you think that, you know, because a lot of people in my chat too, I've been trying to tell people, with all due respect, Top 5 and his people, there's some serious dudes. Like a lot of these people he's saying free are charged with murder. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just get that for trolling. You get what I'm saying? So, you know,
hey, there's a lot of serious niggas everywhere.
That is true.
We can go down the line. We know a million murderers out here too. It's the same shit. None of that shit don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, does niggas got a problem with LA, or is it just content? That's all I want to know.
I'll tell you personally, AD, we do not have a problem with LA. Canada doesn't have a universal problem with LA. That whole Drake and Kendrick beef, it wasn't a Canada versus LA beef. You know what I'm saying? Or Toronto versus LA beef.
Well, Friday, you did say you like as Canadians as a whole, y'all did feel a little offended by how Kendrick kind of laid it down in terms of maybe a disdain for Canada, even in the songs. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just particular lines that felt like it was aiming towards just Canadian or Toronto culture. You don't feel like that no more?
I still do, because a lot of the emphasis is on the Canadian. And then when I'm doing my thing, sometimes people try to disclaim my word because I'm Canadian. Like, I'm not supposed to be a part of hip hop, or my opinions on hip hop are not as valid because I'm north of the border. Like, we weren't doing hip hop from the 80s at the same time as niggas in America.
Okay. But okay, so which you could feel both, right? Like you could have that feeling, but kind of denounce what Top 5 was saying.
Yeah, because he spoke on my live about peace, and that's not peaceful talk. And I don't think Drake wants to hear any of that. Have you heard Drake respond to any of these messages or any of these posts?
I don't think Drake is going to say either negatively or positively.
Well, that's exactly what I said. If it don't come out the horse's mouth, then it is what it is. You feel me? Like all that.
Top 5 need to chill down, because he talking real reckless. Talking about he doing research. He gonna watch the Not Like Us videos and point them out. And I need to sit down with Kendrick, and we're like, bro, what? You saying this right when you got released? Like, all right, listen, I ain't saying that you ain't who you are, who you say you are, but listen, that's a lot that you saying. All right, you ain't the only one doing what you doing. Right, you ain't the only one doing what you doing. All right, it's used everywhere, and LA is a different country. I ain't gonna say a different state. I think California needs to be its own country. All right, y'all need to be a separate island away from everybody else. Y'all need to be an island. It needs to be California Island. Cause y'all got your own government over there. All right, I don't want no problems. Hell no. But saying that could tie him to Drake no matter what he says, because people gonna be thinking that that's what Drake is thinking. Like, I don't think that he understands that. He coming around saying that he Drake shooter and he doing this, so it seems like that's his little, crash dummy. So it seems like Drake is making him, doing what he doing and say what he doing. So he need to understand his position or his not position, because you speaking for Drake like you gonna do this, you gonna do that. Nigga, you need to understand they gonna take it as if Drake told you to do it. Drake said this. So he need to understand what his position is, or lack of position. I don't know, but he just can't be coming out here saying me and Drake gonna do this, me and Drake gonna do that. Nah, because niggas gonna hold Drake responsible for that shit. So yeah.
Like, yo, might be a good day that day. Who knows?
But that go both ways. That go both ways though.
That's true. Obviously, all this shit goes both ways, right? Like, there's no like.
But here's the thing even with that incident though. That was an isolated incident, one with the Rick Ross thing. And he did say something in the comments. But, this is why I love what I do, because I have an interview.
Hey, facts, Lee. Act giving them a platform could, yep, exactly. Because this started on academic platform, and Act was definitely holding the pom-poms and cheerleading. He was definitely hyping that shit up, right? So Act, you got to understand, and Act knows exactly what he's doing, but he's skating on thin ice too, because niggas gonna start holding him accountable. All right, so man, y'all playing a dangerous game, man. Y'all playing a dangerous game.
With somebody from that organization, or associated with that organization, and I'm not going to mention it on stream here, and he confirmed that wasn't a Drake call.
He just pulling that shit up. God, I mean, no mixing, no nothing. Hey, you gonna have to chill, bro. Look, pour some water in that damn cup.
New York, New Jersey. Yeah, man, I'm ready. New York City, I could tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that.
Marcus Vandiver. Super chatted $5. I don't recall any Canadians, Canada, denouncing the Ross incident. They wore as a badge of honor take that America. We come in harder than you, pouting face.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So I don't know. Hopefully I don't get too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little beatdown. It ain't beatdown never. Well, I can't say that, because beatdowns do lead to other stuff, but yeah, I don't want it to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely not a good look. Appreciate that $5, Marcus. Appreciate that.
That was an incident that happened because Ross was being.
How long? I don't know. Maybe a few more minutes. I don't know. How long is this going to be? I think after this, I got one more topic.
Disrespectful at the show.
Yeah, but here's
which makes sense.
Yeah, but Drake almost, it's like. It's like even when Fulio died, there was a bunch of people who didn't like Fulio. Like he had 50 ops, like that were different organizations. Like obviously there were some main ones, but some people were just celebrating. They had nothing to do with it. But you're furthering your issues with that person when you're celebrating some shit like that happened. So yeah, I agree. I don't think Drake.
Yeah, but if you go to a nigga's town and you playing some shit disrespecting them, of course a nigga's gonna have to stand on business, and that's the same shit out here. Nigga what? Any of them DJs try to play that Kendrick this, nigga, turn that shit off, nigga.
Wait, Family Matters doesn't get no spins? No spins for Family Matters?
Nigga, no.
Man, Act. Stop, bro. In Cali? Man, ain't no fucking way. They not gonna do what they did in Toronto and Cali. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
No, nigga, you can't play that shit. Nigga, no, not when it's wartime. Fuck all that.
So let me ask you, AD, what's the temperature on Drake doing a show over there?
I mean, listen, right now, niggas ain't tripping. But like I said, but when niggas talking, then that make it bad. You feel me? Right now, niggas don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yo, so
you gotta understand, before this shit started, like niggas, everybody fuck with Drake. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, so 80, so if you up in the club and all of a sudden DJ dropped the record, it's like, Kendrick just open his mouth, someone go hand him a Grammy. Is niggas bopping, or it's like, yo, turn that shit off?
I might slap this shit out the DJ.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, all right. Well, by the way, I don't even think that's necessarily adversarial. It's like, yo, people...
Now, if they play one of his other songs, that's cool. They playing shit all the time in the clubs. We ain't tripping over that.
What about if they play push-ups? The same with push-ups?
Nigga.
No disses to Kendrick that should be played in these motherfucking clubs. No. But that goes both ways, though. That's like...
What about first-person shooter? No, still? Yeah. No, I don't think he can play that either. First-person shooter? Yeah.
A nigga playing Not Like Us in Toronto. Like, that's disrespectful. You feel me?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Taken out the booth. There was a DJ who he didn't get kicked out the club, but he got taken out the booth for playing that shit.
Hey, listen, I expect some shit like that, but at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, look, it don't even matter. Most of the niggas fuck with Drake music, but when it come down to holding down our own, Toronto gonna hold down their own, we gonna hold down our own and shit like that. It can't be goofy when the heat is on.
Facts.
Yo, Friday, I think it would be a good conversation if we could get it amicably and peacefully. Get top 5, maybe, realizing that, listen, number one, I think both artists won from this in terms of financial success, in terms of attention just kind of taken away from everybody else in the industry, right? Obviously, there's going to be somebody who probably, quote unquote, wins the battle, but, notoriously, like, I remember, going back to, like, Dancehall, Vibes Cartel, and Movado, like, they said when they were clashing or beefing, it sucked the air out of the industry. Pause. Like, nobody cared about nothing else but them, which benefits them. It benefits their pockets. I think maybe it would be a good discussion. Like, listen, the worst thing that could happen in this would be some of the affiliates, some of the people, have any type of, even a skirmish, even like, any type of, really violent acts that seems directly related, right? You obviously have top 5 who's saying, yo, he's showing Drake text on the screen. He's like, yo, Drake paid my lawyer fees. Then obviously you have even Smack who's like, like, that's his bro. So like, maybe if there's
Smack has TDE tatted on the side of his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah. That's the level of love and loyalty that Smack has. So any thread,
Could you imagine somebody having an OVO tatted on their neck, or an owl? OVO, you got an OVO neck tat right here, got an O right here, a V and an O.
Anything with TDE, Smack is gonna always have that same stance.
Yeah. The thing that's bothering me about this,
as he should.
This is a 4-month-old battle. So is the shit reheated? Have we reheated the French fries?
I don't think that's what's happening. It's like,
but it's always the outside individuals that kick the shit up, no matter what.
Facts.
It's Akademiks too. It's the person that you're on the panel with.
Facts. So, and also you got to realize when the music stop, the tension don't stop, right? So now it's usually time for the bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you. And
yeah, but if it was tension, niggas would have fucked Party Next Door show up. You feel me? Or did some other bullshit, and then it'd be like that. Niggas ain't. You don't see niggas sitting there like, oh, we got to get all them niggas or anything. Like niggas ain't even talking like that. You feel me?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure somebody probably tried to make a call to get it canceled or something.
Cancel what?
Like Party Show. You know what I mean? Like tit for tat.
He did his show already.
Hold on. Yeah, how does this battler beef like extend to like everybody else? Like for example, Party. Like I don't know if anybody had a relationship with Party, but when Party come out there, is any of the guys who's maybe more on the side of Kendrick, would they kick it with him? Would they show love? Would they show up to the concert? Or it's like, nah, Drake and Mans, let's keep it short.
Bro, people gonna ride for their people. That's just regardless of whatever it is. But it's a difference when it's, hey, we gonna make it a thing to go looking for niggas or trying to shut some shit down. LA is known for that shit. You feel me? Like that's just what it is. But I don't think, like I said, the climate of what LA is right now, when it came down to the situation, niggas is not tripping. It's just no disrespect to that. And as it should be when it goes the other side. It shouldn't be no disrespect to Cuz in Toronto. It's the same shit. Niggas is gonna hold down their spot. They gonna do what they do.
So what's the word?
Understand too.
I heard that Kendrick is supposed to be coming down here soon to do maybe before the end of the year.
Listen, I don't have no intel on that. But what do you think the climate is going to be if Kendrick come down here? Is niggas going to try to make a statement? Or is niggas gonna let Cub rock?
Well, the thing is with Kendrick, he's not a hood rapper. He's not going to be performing in a club like a 2,000 venue. He's going to be performing in a stadium over here. So once you're at that level, you're untouchable to me. You're moving around with security, probably some kind of police detail. You know, they're not going to be letting people know what hotel he's staying at. And he's going to be staying at the top of the line hotel. So no dumb shit's going to happen. But now if we're talking about,
you just said it though. You said that does Toronto fuck with Kendrick, right? Kendrick got Toronto fans. Them niggas love that nigga too. You feel me? It's the same. It's the same shit. Niggas going regular schedule programming. 100%.
You know, it goes back to that term, the loud minority. So it seems like it because the internet's having all of these conversations and everything about, oh, who's the winner of this battle and blah 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 blah. Oh, let's take sides. You not like us, all this bullshit. But if any of those two artists go to the respective cities and do a show, your stadiums will be sold out. The Crypto Center will be sold out for Drake.
Wait. Don't you? So you don't think that top 5 in his influence could possibly have the streets try to make a statement there?
I don't think so because that's just hot. But 2, even if that was the thing, Kendrick is too big to be able to be touched at that point. We're not talking about Moneybagg Yo with all due respect. We're talking about one of the biggest artists in the world on both ends when it comes to Kendrick or Drake. So they're above the street shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what anybody says on the internet.
What was T-Rail and Pun and Duno saying about this?
I mean, niggas was just laughing about the situation. That shit was funny. You feel me?
Oh, they thought it was humorous.
I mean, listen, I don't think nobody is taking none of this shit serious. Like when it come down to that, it can get to that, but I don't think niggas ain't.
Basically, they just call him a goofy. It's like, man, we ain't taking this goofy serious. Yeah, he a goofy. He just clout chasing. He just wants some clicks and views. Man, don't pay that nigga no attention. I mean, and as they should, right? They ain't gonna pay that nigga no attention. Just let him talk his shit, whatever the case may be. I would react the same way if I was in that position. If I was one of them, man, goof ass motherfucker. Yeah, whatever. I mean,
niggas ain't losing no sleep over that shit. At the end of the day, niggas is gonna ride with their people as they supposed to do, but that goes both ways.
Hey, so you think Drake could come perform and do a show in Oakland? Because he did say Oakland gonna be a last tour stop.
Man, listen,
stop. Bro.
Drake has the ability.
Stop, Act over here playing, man.
Need to go anywhere and do shows.
Act trying to get something started, man. Seems like he just trying to egg on something. Like he just want AD to say, nah, Drake can't come to Cali. Like that's what Akademiks is like trying to bait AD to say. Hey, is it good for Drake to come over here? This and that and this. It seems like he's trying to start a war or something. Chill, bro. Chill.
And be who the fuck he is. That's not going to stop nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like whatever the biggest stadium is in Oakland, that's where he's going to be performing at, and it's going to be sold out with a whole bunch of people who don't give a fuck about the battle. There might be, let's say, if the place holds 30,000 people, there may be 1,000 people who are like, "Yo, but he didn't beat Kendrick though."
Right. So once again, this is not the 1990s, right? And once again, this shit could have popped off on Akademiks live stream because this happened on Akademiks live stream, right? This ain't the Vibe magazines, everything is being, seen on, in real time. So instead of, Tupac and Biggie, West Coast versus East Coast, that was, through the media. The media hyped that up with the newspapers, Vibe magazine, this and that and that. So this is kind of like what's happening right now. This is how this shit builds up. Because you got goof ass niggas coming onto the platform, threatening this person, and then it's starting to heat up, right? And it happened on Akademiks platform. So Act gotta take some responsibility for this shit too. Act need to chill down with this shit. He think it's all fun and games and shit, but when it come down to it, if something actually happens, you gonna be held responsible for this shit because it happened on your platform. You over there egging it up and hyping it up and all this shit. So Akademiks gotta chill the fuck out too. Right? He over here cheerleading, got his pom-poms out, doing the splits, doing backflips and shit. So like this is what happened with Big and Pop. The media got coverage, and then people's feelings get involved. Or no, I ain't gonna let him say this about me. I ain't gonna let them. Oh, you see what he said over here? You see what they said? And niggas, when men egos get challenged, that's when something happens, right? When men egos get challenged, then it can get serious. So yeah, Act need to chill out too.
But they still bought a team.
Wait, is this back? Hold on, chat. Oh, I ain't know it's back.
There's gonna be a few people who are be like, "Yo, I don't like that, not like us shit." Everybody else is gonna be singing to whatever song that he does on stage.
Oh, they're back. Oh shit. Yo, listen, I'm gonna have to hop over real quick. I do want to bring y'all back on. Yo, the Dolph verdict about to be read, so I was want to hear it live.
Hit me later.
Yeah, this nigga about to get cooked. He about to get friends. I ain't gonna lie. He about to get deep fried, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
They all got life.
Right.
But yo, by the way, if you guys don't know who I just had on, I want y'all to go check out my man Friday Ricky Dread podcast. We Love Hip Hop Network. Number one, he'll give you the most accurate everything about the Toronto scene, but he covers other hip hop as well. Everybody knows my man AD. Y'all gotta go check him out on Community. Y'all gotta go check him out, of course, on Community World. Also, is appropriate and associates. Of course, my man T-Rail do know.
Yep. Shout out back on Fig, Ace Boys.
Yep, exactly. Let me
follow all the homies.
Exactly. Please, everybody do that. I'm gonna try to bring.
Salute to Dusty Wallace. Salute to DJ Czar. Salute to producer B3. That's the whole team out there.
Exactly. I'm gonna try to bring y'all back on. Let me just
get Houdini on here next, right?
Bro, stop it, brother. He passed away, brother. Stop it.
Yeah, RP Houdini.
All right.
Damn, nigga, you made it dark.
All right, hold on.
All right, so I think that's about it. Yeah, so they go into the whole Dolph situation. So I think that's it. But yeah, man, yeah, shit can get serious. Act need to chill out, but he just doing this because he wanted to happen on his platform. But at the same time, you don't want to be held responsible of something potentially happening to Drake or Kendrick, right? You don't want that on your conscience. As much streams and clicks as you think, you don't want to live with that for the rest of your life. I would hope not. So yeah, Act, you got to chill out too, man. You can't be letting these wild goofies on your live stream threatening people. Like, come on, man, you can't be doing that shit. So we gonna cut it off right there. All right. Salute to everybody in the chat. I still ain't get to all my topics, so we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be definitely back tomorrow to cover the other topics. I still got more, but I got to go. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building. Also, Biggie didn't get on the radio waving, announcing his dogs. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that people need to chill out, man. This internet shit can, I'm telling you, Clout needs to be classified as a drug, man. Because it really does need to be classified as a drug, because people just willing to do anything for that next hit, for that next click, for that next view. People willing to do anything for it, even crash out on the internet, on live stream, on streaming. So, hopefully it don't get too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they just keep it on wax, keep it music. Nothing needs to happen. And, everybody just make their money, and keep it moving and grooving, man. So other than that, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Salute to the chat. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. So make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. Please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. All right. I post daily videos. I go live probably about every other day, but I will be back live tomorrow because I still haven't covered all my topics yet. So we still got a lot of topics to cover. So thank you for everybody who donated. Salute to all the new members. To all my members, anybody who hit the like button, I appreciate you. I thank you. I got to get up out of here. Salute to everybody in the chat, and I will definitely be back tomorrow around the same time, around 1 o'clock, something like that. So other than that, man, y'all be safe out there. Y'all be good to one another. And yeah, man, be thankful, be grateful, because crazy stuff is happening, man. Once again, RIP to Mutombo. I can't believe he passed away earlier this morning, or was it last? I don't know if he passed away this morning, but yeah, man, we are losing a lot of people. So, y'all be safe out there. Keep y'all head up, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Once again, man, salute to everybody in the chat. I am gone. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.